Because we have 3 people watching us over there. That's our audience. Yeah. Hey, what's up, dudes? Johnny being here. This is Straturday Night. Each and every Saturday night, around this time, roughly, we talk music, guitars, basically whatever. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we have a great time. So, hey, smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe. MPN, welcome, man. I see you.
Hey.
We're live. We're on the air. All right, you guys, let's do this. This is Michael Anthony. What show is this?
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Johnny Bean TV. Keep it there. Woo!
There we go. Wow. What's up, dudes?
Hey, guys.
What's up?
What's going on, Jared? Hey, Ron. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, man. Welcome, everybody. This is Straturday Night. Smash that thumbs up, you guys. Help us get to 12K on YouTube. Very close. Man, dudes. Let's do a roll call real quick. We got Ron Gunner.
Hello, everybody. Sorry about the lights. I don't know what the hell's going on. What happened?
Oh, that's okay, man.
Now I'm blending in with the walls, the orange.
Awfully red in there.
Trying.
That's okay. MPN 5150.
What's up, guys?
Dun dun dun.
I see Tone Chaser in the background.
Yes,
Tone
sir.
Chaser. You got Tone Chaser, man?
I got Tone Chaser, dude.
Dude.
Guess who sent it to him?
You?
Oh, Steven did.
Steven who? Oh, here we go. What? What's all that noise?
I don't hear anything.
Usually it's the guy that doesn't hear it. That's where it's coming from.
Yeah. As far as I know, I've got everything shut down. I don't think there's any noise going on from here.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
I have phantom noise in my system, I think.
Oh my gosh, Phantom noise.
Ghost in the Machine.
Hey, that's a great album. Right? Okay. Yeah, we gotta fix that. I'm hearing that. We got some major delays going on. Anyway,
What?
Tone Chaser by who? Ron?
Steve Rosen.
You guys, Steve Rosen. What do we have here? We got 78 people watching.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nice. Where are you people? You should have been here. I can't do this by myself.
Right on. Can I get a, this is Steve Rosen, you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Hey, everybody. This is Steve Rosen. You're watching Johnny Bean TV. Hey.
Thank you, man. Right on.
You're able to shoot most of the stuff?
I filmed the entire thing.
Did you really?
Yeah, so you can... That was a fun time.
He's got a great sense of humor.
Steve Rosen?
Yeah.
He's an awesome dude, man. And his book, I mean, there's so many people getting that book now, and he's getting a lot of great endorsements with it. And so, Steve, if you see this, congratulations, man. Okay, let's do this. Let's say hello. Oh wait, Jared is here. Hang on, Jared, what's up? What's going on, man? How's the weather over there?
Very tornado-y and rainy.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like possible tornado like warnings and stuff?
Yeah, especially yesterday, and then supposedly like maybe 4 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. It's we're supposed to be under the gun again. Tornado Alley in Texas. What can you say?
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you stay safe, man. Do you have a basement or a
No.
cellar
No,
or
I don't.
whatever that?
That's
I'm
only
in-
an Ohio, Pennsylvania thing.
Well, I mean, I would say more if you have a house out in the country, you could probably build a basement. I'm in the Dallas area. There are no basements. Nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Stay safe, man. Although, hey, if a tornado does blow through there, I mean, we'll go viral.
Right?
So,
I will.
All of a
I
sudden,
will-
it gets 6 million views.
The Wizard of Oz in real time.
I think I can fit like. You'll
Guess
see me
who'll be on
like,
the bike?
You'll see me in the yard outside the apartment complex with 25 guitars sitting in the grass, and with my dog in one hand, and I'll be like, I saved everything I care about.
Dude, let me just say real quick. I used to live in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember the tornado warnings in school. You had to go out and you had to cover your head under the desk and stuff. And I hated tornado warnings. Just tornadoes in general. I'll take an earthquake any day. Over that, man.
Did you see the video footage from yesterday? They had like a hellacious tornado go through Nebraska and Iowa last night. Yeah. Crazy footage. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dudes, well, hey, everybody, if you're watching from Nebraska, stay safe. But hey, let's make this a real show, and let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Bean YouTube stations. Channel membership's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier are the executive producers. They are Sherman Callahan, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, who's I think at a baseball game right now, R-Habs, Warlag, Fairfield Guitar Co., that's Lewis, Majestic PB and J Cat, and Janice Lala, the intern.
Yay.
Janice, wake up.
She
there
just
you
woke
are.
up from a nap.
Oh, there
She
you are. I
just
see
woke
you
up
right
from a
there.
nap. Yeah.
There you are. We had a wild show on the Music Therapy Laz program the other night with Janice and who else? Alex, our friend Alex Radford was there, and who else was there? You were there.
I was there.
You were there.
Octo
I
was
just woke up from a dream. It was in black and white, but it was in color. But now it's in black and white. You were there, and you were there, and you were there.
And Octo was there.
Octopus Ears was there.
Ears.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Jared, do you know all these people? All these names?
I've heard of some of the names. The times that I've watched going through the chat, I've seen them in there, but I haven't actually personally talked to them.
Hey, Lewis.
Lewis, what's up, man?
I can't figure out this. I'm just going to shut this light off.
Huh? Oh, you're
That
right,
light, I don't know what the hell happened. Last night it was okay. Now everything's orange.
Do you have a window in there?
No.
No,
It's like a dungeon with red lights. I like it.
yeah.
Well,
and guitars.
They're looking orange, but they look red, but they're actually orange.
Oh, it's orange. Okay.
Mm.
When I used to play out in the blues band, the drummer always brought these canned lights that he hung up everywhere, and he had blue and red. And for some reason, he always hung red lights around my feet. And so I could never see the red lights on my pedal board.
Because you was on fire.
Yeah. So I had to really listen to know whether my effects were on or not. And I eventually got him to stop. I told him what was going on. I said, I can't see my lights, man. You got to put blue. I got to have blue lights. And ever since then, I don't like being around red lights. Not while I'm playing.
Well, these are orange, so.
Well,
Red is the color of passion.
hey, Axe,
yeah, Ben. Yeah. Well, a lot of pedals make like blue lights now.
Yep.
You know that?
Yep.
Like really bright. Well, it's been like 20 years now, but because I remember which pedal was it? The MXR, the carbon copy. You guys know that one, the delay.
Right.
I remember that was the first pedal that I got that had like the really bright blue LED. And I remember turning hitting that switch and being like, "Whoa, man." You know? Yeah. Very cool.
I am a
Let's
big
see.
fan of moonlighting.
Uh-huh.
Say mood
show?
or moon?
Mood lighting. Sorry,
Oh.
mood lighting.
Oh, mood lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause there is a difference.
Moonlighting? I thought I said moonlighting. Let's see. What else are we doing here? We're live on Facebook, you guys. I think. Is anybody on Facebook watching this?
Chris King, are you there?
Cheech. No, not that Cheech. A different Cheech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had one Cheech we had to bounce. No, Cheech Robinson is in here. No, that's a different Cheech. Cheech is watching on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, Ron, you'll see. The longer you do these shows, the more people just come and go, man. That's how it is. We're on Twitch.
He's still waiting for his bottle opener.
Yeah, I know. This is a podcast on Spotify, and we're actually on X. We're actually doing very well. We have 11 people watching right now on X, which is pretty amazing.
Cool.
So we got about 41 people currently right now.
That could be the new Generation X.
It could.
Hey, that's what you need to do. Johnny Bean Generation X t-shirts.
There we go. Janice, can you send us a tweet? Remind us about that. And look at that. We're everywhere there is. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Cameo. You want a cameo? You know, from me, the actual Johnny Bean, not the fakers out there. I mean, that's what happens. The more success you get, the more people start to, become you. So, I guess I should be flattered. Yeah. So we're everywhere there is. We're on Kick. We're on Tumblr, TikTok. Let's see. I don't know. We're everywhere. Everywhere there is.
About what? Janice, tweet about having shirts made that say Johnny Bean Generation Xers.
Yes. Yeah. What is the Generation X?
That
What was that?
I don't know.
Some sort of fuzz.
Generation X. See, I fell right at the very end of the baby boomer from World War II into the Generation X. So, like it's 1965. Some say it's the last year for the baby boomers. Some say it's the first year for the Generation X. So either way, we played on monkey bars over top asphalt or concrete, fell 10 feet, got made fun of, and went to play. Now they took them away, and there's no concrete. It's foam pads, so no one gets hurt.
Yeah. That's more fun.
Well, yeah, and also you'll see pictures of kids like 4 or 5 years old drinking a beer, or when you have their dad giving them a beer while they're sitting on their dad's laps. That's Generation Xers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they need a safe place.
What's up?
I
Let's say
think
hello.
at some point, I think my dad knew that I smoked, and when we were on we were on vacation, we were on our way there. A couple of times he had me light up a cigarette for him. I think he was trying to say like, "Hey kid, I know you smoke. You're probably dying here. Light up a cigarette for me."
As soon as you started saying that, I instantly thought of National Lampoon Vacation, where he hands Rusty the beer.
Yeah, he drinks it all.
Yeah.
Now that movie I've seen.
Did you? Good. Okay.
I know that. You guys, yeah. Round of applause. I know that movie.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah. Well, hey, really quickly, we got 40 people here. Let's say hello to some people. We got, is it Martian?
Martian
Right?
Murray.
Martian Murray saying until the early 80s, I believe. Generation X. I guess. Let's see. We got Sean. Hello, all. Say you can't beat bean and broccoli. Huh? Bean and broccoli soup? T-shirts? Hey, make them for us. You know?
There you go.
We'll wear them. We got Lewis. What's up? We got Cheech. Nice avatar. I love cats. Used to walk to a local bar at 14 with a note to buy cigarettes for your parents. Yeah, out of the those vending machines. Right? Back in the day, the bowling alleys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got Janice, the intern. About what? Yeah, some T-shirts. T-shirt thing.
She sent it.
We need to make some new shirts, I think. MPN, the Axe is saying hello. He's saying cheers.
Hey, Axe.
We got T-Fetch. Where at in Nebraska when you were there? Me? I was in Lincoln, Nebraska. Davidson.
Abe Lincoln.
Davidson. Yeah. Russell. I was watching East Coast Battle of the Bands live and Michael Anthony kicked in. Whoa. Very cool. Right on, dudes. Let me see. 40. What's up, 40? 40. You got to jump in here, man. Send me a message, man. All right.
Yeah, don't sit in the damn chat. Get on the show.
Yeah, everybody in the chat. Come on in. I think we can have 11 people in here.
Wow, that's cool.
And then we'll all jam.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically,
everybody comes in has got to have guitars in the background.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Prerequisite for the show.
Yeah. Roland, it's been a minute, man. Dude, what's going on, dude? Yo.
Another
All right.
5150. I like that.
Yeah. I've noticed a lot of you guys must be related. I'm seeing a lot of last names are 5150.
Yeah.
You know,
We're a big family.
What is it? What is it? What does that mean?
Illegitimate children from Eddie and
Yeah.
Alex.
It's funny,
that-
Ron, since the routing on the Blue Kramer took away
Yeah.
part of the 5150 decal,
Yeah.
my wife says now it says CISO.
Speaking of that, you said it worked good today.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I
Glad it worked out.
thoroughly whooped its butt at practice, and it held up good. It sounded all right. It stayed in tune, and I was really happy with it. So thank you.
No thanks needed, man. I was just glad to be able to repair the damage from the expert.
Yeah, totally. It worked. It definitely deserves to be in the herd now.
Good. In the herd to be heard.
Yeah.
Wait, you got to show it. I got to see it without the pickup or without the pickup ring. There you go.
Oh,
No pickup
look at that,
ring.
man.
Look at the knob change.
That
Yeah,
does say
MXR
CISO.
knob.
Hey, I see copper shielding underneath that pickup.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Oh.
How's that?
There you go.
That was better. Yeah. Okay. So Ron wanted to hear some squeals.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's got that Steve Vai squawk.
So I see you like being able to pull it back now. Oh, he froze.
A little bit, yeah.
Ah, that's good. I'm glad it turned out for you and glad you're happy.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
It was an honor to do it, and I truthfully mean that.
Right on, man.
Tune it to E flat. There's not much room for adjusting the claw. The claw is pretty much all the way against the wood. If I tune it to E flat, I won't have any anywhere to move.
We'll just add a spring.
This guitar is strictly an E with 9s for the rest of its life. It went through too much to get to where it's at. I'm not gonna fuck around, or I'm not gonna mess around with.
He said, "Buck."
Oh my God! He said, "Yeah."
Oh, you guys should hear me when I'm driving, man. That's nothing. Cool. Let's see, Jared, dude. All
I
right,
hear
so
echo.
the echo. Yeah, unfortunately, it's on Jared's side. The echo.
Uh-oh.
Do you
might
have?
be.
It is.
I have headphones, but I'm on my iPad and I don't have a USB-C adapter for my thingy. I have the iRig thing, but this is the old school lightning jack. So I don't know what to do.
Echo. Echo. I mean, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Echo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
But you
hear it
can't
on
hear
mine,
that.
But I'm sure you
We
guys
we
hear
look
it.
crazy to you right now. What we're hearing is like this massive like delay in the background.
Really?
Sounds like this.
Really? Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. So I promise next time I'll go on Amazon and I'll buy a USB-C converter so I can use my headphones.
And if you do that, use the Johnny Bean links.
Yeah. Wait, that shouldn't be funny. Yeah, I do have Amazon. I have an Amazon store, so you can actually browse those and actually help out the channel.
Oh yeah? Oh cool.
Yeah. So if you want to buy them, all you gotta do is go through my link below.
Okay.
I think, wherever that is.
And he'll get 4 cents for every 6,000 spent.
Wow. Dude, the thing is, maybe I shouldn't say that on here.
All right, 8 cents.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you later. It's kind of a weird thing. I got to turn my camera off for a quick second though. Let me see. No, I was gonna say, do you have a and like what's the other side of that lightning adapter look like?
It's it's the iRig thing with you can plug the guitar into it and then you have the
Right.
on
Okay.
this you have the plug for the headphones, so you can travel with it. But
Well, wait. Can you plug those headphones into that smaller part right there?
Well, I can, but my iPad doesn't use the lightning jack. It uses a USB-C. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do.
Well, if everybody just talks quieter. Ron and I were actually talking about ASMR earlier. He was asking me what that meant. And I'm like, ASMR is where people whisper the whole time.
Yeah.
You remember the commercial? If you want to capture someone's attention, whisper.
Yeah, they sell the USB-C one of this, and I need to get one. I didn't even think about it today when I messaged you earlier. I was like, damn, I don't have a thing to use my headphones because I know it was an issue the last time I was on here was an echo. So next time, I promise.
Okay, it's all good.
I'll come.
That's what she said.
As long as everybody in the chat understands. Okay, everybody in the chat. And yeah, it's nobody's fault. But you'll just hear like a slight echo in the background
Echo.
every once in a while. Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of really cool stuff behind me, so it kind of makes up for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Can we see some of that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Sure, let's go. Oh, that's right. He can go mobile.
Oh, you can take us over there.
Mobile.
Sort of.
Oh, right on.
Wait, you gotta put something on top of the Everlast and kick it off the top of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll sit down on my little bench right here, but there's my rig.
I like the PV cab.
Yeah. It's the stripe cab. I got that on Guitar Center's website years ago. But yeah, there's my board with all the goodies.
Nice.
And then, this is that's what I recently got last week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sweet and smells like wood.
Oh yeah.
And then I got all my beauties right here. All my Wolfgangs. The Made in China Stealth. My Stay Frosty that Adam Reaver himself actually put the FU tone stuff in it. And
Oh, nice.
got my other one there. Made in Japan with bird's eye neck on it and everything. Good stuff.
Nice.
Dude, you have all the good ones.
Standard. All of it's been upgraded. I got this one recently. This is my Axis EX. Fully loaded with everything. No signature on the headstock. And it's a beauty. And let's see. Got my Petrucci Majesty. And then this is my Van Halen 1 Strat that I built when I was pretty much a teenager. Had it for forever.
Wow.
It's a solid player. And then I'll take you to the big shrine that I have with my custom 5150 built by Craig.
Cool.
Very nice.
That I keep on display. And my big picture of Ed. And then I have a little LTD down here with a couple of practice amps. And then I have a bunch of guitars.
And you have a Roku too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I just saw the background on the
Yeah.
TV. That's what I have.
And I have
When I wake up every morning, that's what I see is that.
Hey, there we go.
my Ghostbusters Proton Pack.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Oh, no way, man.
We're all wearing
Check-
unlicensed nuclear accelerator on our
Check
back.
this out.
Oh,
Turn this on.
Switch me on. Oh, that's
Jared, turn us on.
Remember, don't cross the stream.
yeah.
Stream, not scream. Stream.
Yeah.
Safety
Dude.
tip.
Very cool. Did you make that?
I built half of it. It came with a kit, and I had the sounds that it made were pretty mild. I had to wire in the red LEDs that rotate. I had to wire that in, and the blue LEDs that go up and down. I wired all that in, and the wand itself you can buy on Amazon. It's the Spangler wand, so that has power by itself. And I had to wire that into the thing so they all work together. And yeah, it's awesome.
That is awesome.
Cool. So are there places you can wear that?
I mean, there's
Are there
Comic-Con.
haunted places?
yeah, I mean, there's some conventions and stuff that go around, and I can wear it there. When Ghostbusters came out, a month or so ago, I went to that viewing in full Ghostbusters gear.
Wait, you were sitting in the chair wearing that?
Well, I went to an Alamo Draft House, and the one right by me, no one goes to it. So I sat it in the seat right next to me. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's awesome. I have the whole onesie gear and the elbow pads, and my mom sewed my name on the shoulder and all that stuff. Yeah.
I did all that in the 80s. I've been a Ghostbusters fan since the very first one.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. I had a T-shirt when I was a kid in school. I saw the movie in the theater, and I used to have one of the T-shirts, one of the original shirts with the original logo on it. Then I saw the second one in the theater too. I remember that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have not seen any of the newer. Well, I saw the newer one with all the women that were the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, no, you're
Whatever-
not missing much with that.
Whatever that. Well, that's the only one I
The same
saw,
thing.
aside from the originals.
Yeah,
I haven't seen like the newer ones. There's like 2 newer ones I
Right.
haven't seen yet.
Yeah, they kind of pretend like the ones with the women didn't actually happen because it's just terrible. But the other two, I mean, they're enjoyable. There's nothing like the first one though.
That's cool, man.
Hey, almost half of us voted for you.
What?
Almost half of us voted for you.
I can't even hear you.
That's what they told the mayor in the second movie.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
no, it was the second one or first one. When they went to the mayor's office, he's like, "Hey, I want you to know, almost half of us voted for you."
Half of the Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
I mean, I could recite that whole movie like word for word, but
Light is green, trap is clean.
Wow. Yeah, when I was a kid, we had that on VHS when it came out. Used to watch it all the time.
VHS, very high society.
Yeah.
You'd been cool if you had it on beta or laser disc.
Yeah.
I had it on Laserdisc. Yeah. Like 94, 95 was when Laserdiscs were pretty popular. And you had to turn the disc over halfway through the movie. I had Ghostbusters, I had Speed, I had Terminator 2. Who was one other one? Oh, it was only a couple of them. They didn't release all the movies on Laserdisc because then DVDs took off after that. But
I had no. I still have. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi all on Laserdisc. I've never watched them. I've never seen them because I don't have a player. But I bought them because they were all widescreen, just to have them, right? And then, of course, right after that, well, not after that, but years later, they released on DVD both versions of the movies on each disc.
Yep,
So,
I remember.
So that's pretty cool.
Widescreen on a 32-inch TV.
Do you still have? You can still get a laser disc, you know.
I think
you
I
can
still
play
have a
one.
Laserdisc player.
Oh, there you go.
I know I have the discs. We've got some concerts. Pink Floyd.
You got the player.
Stevie
You got to
Ray
ship it to Johnny so he can watch his movies finally.
Vaughan. Yeah.
I'll just send him the movies, and we can sit in here and just have him play. Point the camera at the TV set, and we can watch the movies
Right.
through your box.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
R2 said, "What's the Johnny Bean TV show?"
Oh, we still got to do that. I was at a comic convention last Saturday, and there was like guys down here in Santa Cruz that build R2D2s, and they were driving them around and stuff. And
So
I
cool.
I got some good footage. Well, I was live. I was live on my Twitch channel. So
Yeah, there's guys that that have money, and time, and they
well, that's
just
not us.
they go
Got time.
They go completely in.
I have time.
Everything,
That's
and
about
they
it.
build some amazing things. It's pretty cool.
So you were saying there's conventions where you can wear that too.
Yeah.
Do you go to conventions in your area?
They usually happen about once a year, maybe twice a year. If it's like some anime convention or something, I'm not going to go to that. But if it's like a Comic-Con, where there might be some people that might have something to do with the Ghostbusters theme or movies or whatever like that, other than just like straight up Star Wars or something like that, I'll wear it there. But I went to I saw Ghostbusters, the latest one, Frozen Empire, on a Sunday, and that whole Alamo Draft House area where I live has a courtyard area with bars and restaurants and all that other stuff, and I wore it all day, full Ghostbusters gear all day, and that proton pack weighs, I don't know, 40 pounds maybe. It's not light, and so I was wearing it, and the amount of people that actually did not know what I was, I would just say, I'm an exterminator. You have a cockroach problem.
That's a big cockroach.
That's a big cockroach. Bite your head off, man.
You walk into restaurants and everybody's sitting in there and instantly gets nervous.
You have a roach problem, and they're like, do we?
Ray here thinks there's a quick surge in the cockroach population.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go down the sewer and check that out.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Man.
That was great.
Yeah. Great stuff. Peggy is here. Peggy says, I like Ghostbusters movies, but I didn't care too much for the new one. Oh,
Hi, Peggy.
I haven't seen the new one yet, Peggy.
Peggy, don't ruin it for me.
They throw in like the old cartoons back in the 80s. They're putting everything into it because the original cast, they're all in their 70s. They're not going to be around that much longer. They have to figure out what to do with that franchise when the original cast is not around anymore. So we'll see.
I do like in the last movie where they kind of did a lot of paid homage to Egon.
Yeah.
I like how they did that.
The Afterlife movie was the last 25 minutes of the movie was really, really great.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really great. Yeah, for sure. I cried.
Hey, Tom. I'm gonna have to see those. Janice, can you send me a tweet? I can't remember anything. Unless Janice tweets me, I can't remember anything.
Then send him a tweet to remind him to read the tweets from earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian, dude, I saw you were in my Twitch stream earlier this afternoon, man. I think. Janice, was he? Well, Janice was there too.
Did she send you a tweet to tell you he was there?
I don't know. Janice, send me a tweet saying he was there. And to keep it there.
Oh, wait, remember that?
Who is
You know what's cool though about YouTube is you can get all the cool stuff that you never would have saw back in the day. Like they have like the there's like a Ghostbuster. It's a video where they're talking about the movie. It's like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, and it's like a promo, like for theaters. Like not even it wasn't even for the public. It was basically explaining what the movie was, and I think they were dressed up.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, in the original trailer, it was a 1-800 number to call, but in the movie they changed it to a 555.
Right.
But when you saw the trailer, if you called that number, the Ghostbusters answered, and yeah.
There was a recording. That was an actual commercial that ran like nationally or New York or something back to promote the movie. And you could call the number and they would explain what the movie was. Yeah.
There's
So many
some
cool
stuff
things,
like that.
man. Well, everything's online now.
Yeah, I know.
You know. You don't need the spank line anymore.
The spank line.
You know what I'm talking about, Jerry.
1-900 spank.
It's a Van Halen song.
Yeah. Yeah. 1-900 spank.
Oh man. Yeah, when I saw them live, actually, I think they were playing that song. They played it for a very short time, and then they stopped because Edward had problems playing the double neck live because of delay and using a wireless and then a cable, you know. So they dropped the song eventually.
I didn't know that. That guitar is just massive. That baritone Music Man or whatever, that thing is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think I've seen some of the video footage that you can see it on YouTube inside a 5150, and you can see that thing hanging up on the wall. And some of the video footage, like that guitar is just crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, one more line from the original one. Are you menstruating right now? What's that got to do with anything? Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
I remember those lines, but it's been a long time since I've seen that.
I'm gonna take
Get
Dana
her.
Barrett back to her
Good
apartment.
go.
and
Good
check
plan,
her out.
Ray.
I mean, I'm gonna check out Dana Barrett's apartment.
Yeah, my would-be girlfriend lives or sleeps above the covers, 3 feet above the covers.
Bill Murray is so awesome.
I shot her up with about 1,000 grams of Thorazine. She'll be good for a while.
She's gonna take a little nap now.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't get it. It sounds like there's already too many of. Or how do you say that? When Dana want him to come in, he's like, "Oh, it sounds like it's crowded in there already," or something like that. He's like, "I have a rule not to. Oh man, now I'm not something about not to get involved with clients." Then she starts pulling him and hugging him. He's like, "Well, it's more of a guideline, but."
Hey guys, I gotta dip for a minute. I'll be back.
Yeah, I was. He's like, I am madly in love with you, and she's like, will you please leave? That's the bedroom. Nothing ever happened in there, and he's like, what a
shame. Oh yeah, like he hits the keyboard.
Yeah.
They hate this. Usually, you don't get that kind of activity out of major appliances.
Okay, she's a dog.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie again.
The first one was way ahead of its time. The second one, I'm like, yeah, I saw it in the theater. My dad took me to see it. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, and I remember the second one scaring the hell out of me. That painting coming to life was just terrifying when you're 7, 8 years old. I think I crawled under the seat in the movie theater. I couldn't watch it. You know.
Oh, 84 was a great year. 84 was a great year for movies.
Oh yeah,
you had
for sure.
Ghostbusters. You had Purple Rain.
I think just the 80s in general. As far as entertainment, as far as media, movies, I mean, music, obviously.
Yeah, they had some great movies in the 80s, for sure.
In the chat.
Who didn't like Apollonia jumping into the lake?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. In the chat.
You never saw Purple Rain?
Not really.
What?
I saw the music video a billion times.
Oh, no, you got to see the movie. He's got her on the back of the bike, and he's something about she's got to jump in Lake Minnetonka. So she undresses and jumps in the lake.
Do you want to know something?
That ain't Lake Minnetonka.
Do you want to know something?
Sure.
Should I even say this? My family is responsible is that true? Lake Minnetonka. What's the deal with is that the lake? The rename? Which one is it? Lake Calhoun. Which is over there.
You need to watch the movie. Morris Day is great in that thing.
Yeah.
He is freaking great.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know the music. I know the music. I never saw the film. But I mean, when that movie came out, I was too young to see it. Anyway, and you know me well enough now, like everything that I watch now is like 40 years ago. I'm catching up now on
but that was the best shows back then.
I know.
There's some good stuff today. It's just times have changed. I'm a big movie TV show guy myself, so
Same here.
you know it's just times are just different, you know. But the people still make really really great movies, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
When
especially visually.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
when we moved to Springfield, we bought our house off of a doctor, and it had a home theater already in it. And I redid it with the big popcorn machine and had all the movie posters around. It had the whole sound system. Hell, I think it sat 25 people. I love that thing. I mean, I had movies every weekend for people to come over and watch.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got to create that movie experience.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 There's a lot. There's a lot of. I mean, there's always been great things, but definitely something special about the 80. You okay? But I just saw an avatar cough.
Sorry you heard that. Whoops.
Yeah.
Rookie.
Janice, did you jump into Lake Minnetonka?
Cleanse yourself in the cooling waters, the healing
Yeah.
waters of Lake Minnetonka.
She undresses and jumps in, and he starts laughing. She's like, "What's so funny?" That ain't Lake Minnetonka.
Man. Yeah.
Oh, look, she said yes. As a matter of fact, she did.
Oh, no way.
Hmm.
There you go.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Oh yeah, we normally do giveaways. I don't know what are we doing? We didn't talk about anything tonight, huh?
Give away that guitar on your couch.
The one of my. I'm actually
Yeah,
taking that
335.
with me to Laz's place,
Cool.
so I can't give that one away. I have to have that one Monday.
Well, if you go over there, Laz will give you Octo's guitar anyhow when you come home.
Mm-hmm.
This is a podcast on Spot.
What?
Whoa.
It is a pod. This is a podcast on
Excuse
Spotify.
me.
Is
I
that another
wanna-
fake Johnny
I want-
Bean?
I wanted to read the chat.
I don't know. They're probably all in the chat anyhow. Watching.
There's tons of them. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hi,
I wanted to-
everybody.
I wanted to read the chat, so I put it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hey, in the
Kind of
chat.
threw me off. I thought Johnny was a ventriloquist.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see your lips move.
Ooh, I am a ventriloquist now. In the chat, where's everybody watching from tonight? We got almost 60 people watching live right now.
Wow.
Where's everybody watching from? I'm in Santa Cruz, California. We'll go around the room.
Oh,
Ron.
Shady Side, Ohio.
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
I'm not going
Dallas, Texas.
Right
Dallas,
on.
Texas.
Go Stars.
That's a lyric to another.
Go
Van
Stars.
Halen
That's
song.
right.
Hey,
Go Stars. Go Mavs.
MPN.
What's that?
Whoa.
Peggy challenged you.
Peggy challenged me.
Yeah, look.
At the end of the show, we'll check out MPN's guitar playing. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. So in the chat, everybody, wake up. Let us know where you're watching from tonight, and don't forget, smash that thumbs up here on YouTube. But we're also live on X. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch. Let's see. Does Jared have a YouTube name? Janice is asking.
I do. It is. What is my YouTube name? It's just Jared Frost. That's all it is.
Here, I'll find it. There you are. We got you. Technically it's Guitar 1768.
Is it? Oh, yeah, at
That's
Guitar 1768. Oh, okay,
that's what
Jared
the
Frost. Yeah,
username
yeah,
is.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, the picture is like of me kind of doing this.
There you go. Yeah. So, guys, subscribe to Jared. Let's see. You have 195. Let's get you to at least 200.
Sweet.
At least. I think we can do that.
I used
We can do better than that.
I used to make videos back. It's been a while since I've made videos for YouTube, but probably get back into it. I don't know.
Let's see. Last one was about 9 months ago, it says. Dude, yeah, you've been on here for a while.
Yeah.
7 years? 15? Was that you 15 years ago?
Probably. I have a video when I had hair.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, and I used to bleach the top of it like Ed's from '95. And I had just my PV 5150 back then, and that was it. And I had a blue Music Man guitar, and then my white and black striped Frankie, and those were the only two guitars that I had, like 15, 16 years ago. That was it.
I can see that. Yeah, you've done a lot of guitar stuff here. Shredding, 1550 iconic amp, EVH SDE 3000. Yeah, you have one of those? No way, dude.
That's probably the last video that I made. I probably had it about 9 months now. Yeah, it's on my board. That thing is awesome. And the programming your own delays and all that stuff, it's really user friendly. But the Ed preset delays, that thing's spot on, man. On a wet, dry, wet rig, those delays are just spot on. So,
yeah,
very, very cool pedal.
Very cool. Yeah, our friend Laz got one. He has one. I did a demo with one at a music store, but I never uploaded it because I do shows almost every day, and I did like a bunch of shows like before I uploaded, and I forgot.
Yeah,
you know.
The demo that Pete Thorne did when the pedal first came out is the best demo that I've seen, and he really does explain like the first 4 EVH presets if you're using it in a wet, dry, wet situation, or what he would refer to as a mix, dry mix, or something like that is what he referred to. Like it really is like perfect in all of that. And if you're going to run it in more of a mono setup or just through an effects loop with one single cab, then you go to the 5, 6, 7, and 8 settings, which the delays are pretty much the same. It's just they're designed for more of a mono setup, and it's works perfectly. Very, very cool pedal.
Yeah. We'll have to try it on Monday over at Laz's place.
Holly, to answer your question, nothing unless they try to pull the tape off. You try to pull the tape off, then the autograph comes off with it. Ask me how I know. But if you just leave it on there and don't let the sun cook it, you'll be good.
Yeah, Holly's noticing. It's not me. Yeah. Yeah, we told everybody there's going to be a slight echo tonight. So just ignore either the first or the second thing that I say.
Echo.
You can't hear it if you talk like this.
Now batting for the Cincinnati Reds.
When Laz sent me the text, he said that it was bottom of the 6th and it was 0-0. I told him Pirates will end up winning. You wait and see. McCutcheon will come
That's
through.
your
He
team?
always does. Hey, I'm not much into baseball, but I got to go with Pittsburgh. I mean, I'm only 50 minutes away.
I spent some time in Pennsylvania back in 2009, 2010. My dad was living outside of Allentown, and I had a friend of mine that lived in Ambridge, outside of Pittsburgh.
Cool.
And yeah, I really like Pennsylvania.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Ned.
The great
Hello,
Ned.
kitty. There's
we
Can't
go.
hear you, Johnny.
There we go. I just realized that. Yeah. There we go. You have a cat, right, Jared?
I have a dog, Chewy.
Dog. Okay.
Where's he at? Chewy. Come here.
You had a dog.
I had a dog. I can't. Oh.
He's really old. He's like 13, but he gets around pretty well.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's my little buddy.
Oh,
Say hi to the cat.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is
See, this would be
animal
funny.
chat.
You gotta get him to play with Ned and Ned to play with Lamone.
Right.
That would be interesting to watch all three of them run around. It'd be like a cartoon.
Do you see that?
Oh, he's already fallen asleep.
I think he saw your dog.
Oh, really?
I think he saw it because he said something. He told me.
He was like, "Meh, meh."
He was actually out in the yard today having a standoff with a neighbor cat.
That's funny.
Yes,
You
Holly.
know, which I'd never seen him do before. Like he's the boss apparently.
Cats are funny, man. I follow all the animal videos on Instagram, like the animals doing funny things.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hysterical.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Instagram. I love TikTok. I wish one of you had a horse just once.
I'm not even going to ask, Robot.
Wow.
I don't have the room for that.
But Jared would be the one. He's in Texas. He would have one before we would.
Yeah.
Well, take that back. I'm by Amish country, so
They do have horses. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I know. When you get behind two of them on the damn road, you not only got to go slow, you got to dodge the crap on the road in front of you.
Yeah. Reminds me of the movie Kingpin.
Yeah.
Movie's awesome.
Never
Where you
saw
been?
it.
Milking the cow.
Milking
That
the
ain't no cow. That's a bull.
That's a bull.
I got to see that one now.
Kingpin is just hilarious.
Is that from the 90s?
Yeah, it's with Woody Harrelson and Bill Murray and Randy Quaid. Yeah, it came out about 20, 25 years ago.
I've heard the name of it. but
It's a bowling movie, yeah.
Oh, the bowling. Okay.
It's a Farrelly Brothers movie, the same ones that did like Dumb and Dumber and all those. It's just hilarious.
Okay.
Movie trivia night.
Mm-hmm.
Ned just ran in the corner like he was chasing something. What? I don't know. He just ran in the garage. Yeah. Let's see. Ian, you love kingpins? Yeah. We'll have to do like a private like movie like in the Discord. We can actually watch movies together, and we might have to do one of those one of these
Like
nights.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, where we can just sit there and just critique the movie.
Yeah.
And watch it.
Yeah.
Mad movies, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I the only one that remembers those?
What?
I mean, I remember.
Mad
them.
movies. Do you?
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Like Mad
That-
Magazine. and all that? Yeah.
No. It was a group from L.A. and they would take an old movie, and there would be no sound, and a bunch of voice actors would be sitting in the front row, and they would ad-lib lines to the movie as the movie was playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that
And they
like
were on?
was that
that's-
before Mystery Science Theater?
Yeah. Yes.
Does that seem? I mean,
That's kind of where they got that idea from.
Similar.
Yeah, that's
Kinda
where the
similar.
one about the picture I told you I won't say no more.
Yeah.
That came from that. Remember Peephole magazine?
I saw I watched that one episode that you told me about. I saw that one. Yeah.
It was called the group was called the LA Connection.
Mm.
And for anybody in the chat, they are on YouTube. Just look up Mad Movies LA Connection.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to watch some of those.
Well, the chat hates me right now because I don't have to... I mean, I could put on some Bluetooth earbuds, but I don't know if that would help.
It would.
It would help?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's the loop. It's because there's a loop from your speaker. Where's my iPad?
Remember Jimmy Durante? Dunlop.
It's a loop from here to here. It's looping.
Dunlop.
That's what's going on.
Hey, I'm still a fan of the Andrews sisters, for God's sake.
Who's that?
The Andrews sisters? You don't know who they are? They were a singing group from the
I'm only
40s.
49. I don't know who that is.
They were
Just kidding.
You watch all the old movies. If you ever watch the Abbott, you watch Abbott Costello movies?
I have.
Have you seen Buck Privates,
No.
where they join the army?
No.
Andrew's sisters were in a lot of the Abbott and Costello movies.
Okay.
If you ever watched the movie Them Buck Privates, which is one of their funniest ones, the Andrews sisters,
Buck Privates.
yeah, they joined the army in World War II.
Janice, send me a tweet that says Buck Privates.
Abbott and Costello, Buck Privates.
Okay.
But it's hilarious.
Is that better?
Yeah. Echo.
Yeah.
Is that
Echo.
better?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
a lot better.
Wow. Okay.
What was that? It sounds windy.
Bluetooth earbuds. All right. There we go.
Bluetooth. Look at that.
Hey.
Technology.
Technology. Technology. That's
Awesome.
from the movie I was in. So. You can't even say it.
I've never even seen the movie that you were in.
I thought you started to watch it.
No.
Man.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Janice, send Johnny another tweet, please. Time to watch Gung Ho from 1985 with Michael Keaton and George Wendt and me.
I shouldn't even ask this, but I don't know. Are you in the credits?
No. Nope.
Okay. So how do we
Nope.
know that's really you?
I can show you pictures. Unlike some people, I can show you photos.
Ah, that you were actually there?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh. Whew. No, I believe you. I saw the photos.
Dur-
I mean, I saw
during
the... Yeah, I saw them, yeah.
During the fight scene, the big climax.
I haven't
movie,
seen the
fight
movie.
scene. Well, there's a tow motor right
During
there.
a scene.
And I stood on the back of the tow motor up above everybody so I could be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on the back of the tow motor just throwing my hat and yelling. And at one point I'm by George Wendt. And then when the picture I showed before, Michael Keaton's in the pink shirt with the golf club standing next to me, they cut that scene out because he was in the aisleways hitting the ball down the aisle like he had nothing to do. So they didn't put that scene in there, which wasted almost 2.5 days of filming. And then the exercise
Janice.
scenes, I'm in the exercise scenes too.
So, when that movie was out in the theaters, Gung Ho.
Yeah.
Did you go a bunch of times
Yes.
just to see it to see yourself on the big screen? That
Yeah,
must be crazy.
I took every girl I knew. Different times. I must have saw that movie. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you how many times I saw that movie.
Dude, that's awesome.
And again, I know I am still the only person on this earth that can say I took Batman and Norm from Cheers to a strip club in a limo.
Oh man,
Nice.
that's cool.
I like strip clubs.
It was funny because when we walked in the door, it wasn't rehearsed because they didn't know, we were coming up there. We walked in the door and I walked in first, and then Norm walked in behind me, and everybody in the place went, Norm! Just like they did on Cheers, because Cheers was still on and still popular then.
That's cool.
And he went and sat at the end of the bar. Then Michael Keaton walked in, and he was famous for Mr. Mom and the movie him and Henry Winkler, where they had to work at a mortuary or a grave or mortuary. No, morgue. I can't remember the name of it. And they started running prostitutes from inside the morgue.
Johnny something.
No, you're thinking Johnny Dangerously.
Johnny Dangerously, which I haven't seen either.
Yeah, that's.
I've seen trailers
that's
of
a
these
good one.
movies.
Johnny Dangerously is got Joe Piscopo
Night
in it.
Shift.
Night Shift. That's it.
Thank you, Ian and Peggy.
Yep. Yeah, he was like, but most people don't know. Again, Michael Keaton's real name is Michael Douglas. There was already Michael Douglas, so he changed it to Keaton. But he got his start on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He was the guy behind Picture Picture that would show the movies to the screen.
Really?
Because he was telling us, he said they'd have to retake a bunch of times because he said when Fred would open the thing up to hand me the film, I'd be like, like it was a confession. He said, then he would just start laughing like crazy and then have to cut and reshoot it. He said, so he was always joking with him. He said it got to be, his exact words was, it got to be a challenge where I tried to make Fred laugh as much as I could in every episode. But that's actually
Mr.
where he got his
Rogers.
start. Yep.
Wasn't Mr. Rogers? You guys might notice
Pittsburgh.
on this show, we like go all over the place. Literally, like we'll go from one thing to whatever, and we'll whatever.
Strip clubs to Fred Rogers. You can't get different,
Well, yeah.
farther away than that.
I want to combine those two. But Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, wasn't that like a local show at first?
Yeah, it was.
At one time?
It was from Pittsburgh. He lived in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched that when I was a kid.
But the best parody of it was Eddie Murphy, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
Yeah. Said, won't you be my neighbor? The problem is, every time I move in, you all move away.
So funny.
This is how you answer the door in my neighborhood. Who is a bitch?
It was hilarious. He when he was on SNL a couple years ago, when he did that skit as his comeback to acting, because he's taking kind of a hiatus from that. That was hilarious. So funny.
Wow.
The neighbors accused him of taking their TV that they had delivered. It was like a 70-inch TV, and they knock on his door, and that 70-inch TV is still in the box inside his doorway, and he's like, I don't know who took it. It's so funny.
Yeah, that was a great era of
Oh.
Saturday night. That was like some of what season
In the
was that?
beginning, the first few
84?
years. Yeah,
84, I
75,
think?
76, 77 was great. Then the mid 80s was great. And one of my favorite comedians on that show, who sadly got killed in his sleep, was Phil Hartman.
Mm-hmm.
I actually,
remember that.
when I woke up that morning to go to work, because I worked at Navistar at the time, and I worked 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I was a supervisor there, and I got to go to work, and I got the announcement that he died and was shot in his sleep by his wife. And I actually stopped the car, broke down in tears, and turned around and went home. I didn't go in that day. I couldn't do it. I mean,
wow.
I loved his acting so much that that really hit me.
He was a funny guy.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame.
I heard about that on the news that night when it happened. I remember I think I was actually out here. I was living in Miami at the time, but the band that I was in, Desmond had flown us out here, for a while, and then I think as while I was out here, I was staying at a hotel, and I remember watching the news, and they talked about that.
Yep, that one hurt. And then when Robin Williams killed himself, that got to me too.
Mm-hmm.
But the funniest, if you ever get a chance on YouTube, watch the uncensored version of Robin Williams talking about golf, how golf was invented by the Scottish. Because he's doing it with the perfect accent. He's acting like he's drunk, telling about he got this idea for a game. He's like, "I'm going to put a gopher hole in a little ball and hit it." And the guy goes, "Oh, you hit it once?" He goes, "No." And it's, you can hit it with a stick. He goes, "I'm not just anything. An effed up stick. It's crooked." He's like, and he goes, "Oh, so you do it one time?" Goes, "No, you do it 18 effing times." He talks about if you go over in the weeds, you're just stroking away. He goes, "That's what I call it, a stroke." Then he goes, "Well, that's not going to be too hard." He goes, "Yeah, it is. In the way, I'm going to put sandboxes and water to F with you." I mean, but he's doing it in that voice. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, he was another one. I mean, all the movies that he was in, the TV shows.
Yep.
You
And
know.
the other bit he did, I love. Did you ever see the one where he was wearing an American flag shirt? And he came out and acted like he was talking like he was the flag talking. That'll get you in tears. Because he's got all this, then he starts pulling his sleeves down to show the more stars. And he's like, when he said sometimes it's sad. I only go half mass. It's not funny. It's actual. It's wow. That, and then the one where he was over in Iraq, entertaining the troops, and just as he started, he's starting his bit, and all of a sudden the trumpets start going, and they all stand up, turn around, and he don't know what's going on. He's like, he goes, all of a sudden I'm up here and everybody turns that way. He goes, "What's coming from there over to here?" And they're like, "It's Reveille." And he's like, "Wow, I'll never forget this. I've never had that happen to me before, where my whole effing audience just stood up and turned away from me during the, yeah." I mean, he was so good at that stuff. And I still say the best movie he ever did. A lot of people will say it was Patch Adams. I'll disagree. There's two. Dead Poet Society.
Mm-hmm.
He was great in that. That was his first dramatic role. And then, if you ever watched the movie where he was Cy the camera guy, it was like a Walmart, and that had to have been that movie had to be written by someone who had.
Was that like 10 years ago?
About 20. But something photo, 1 hour photo. That's the name of it. And he's the photo guy at like a Walmart. But that movie will have you thinking. I mean, once you watch that, you'll never want to get film developed again. You're going to go digital the whole way.
Well, who
and
gets film developed now?
Well, but that's why I said it was like 20 years ago. But he did all those movies. He took all the movies he could because he was paying out of his pocket for Christopher Reeve's care. Christopher Reeve was his best friend, one of his best friends.
I remember reading about that.
Yeah, so he was taking any movie was offered to him, didn't care what it was.
They were like in school together, like acting.
Yeah,
school.
He was very good friends. Yeah, they were like
they were
best
roommates
friends.
or something like that. Yeah.
So he was paying for all Chris's care because Chris couldn't act, which got him out of the actors union and no health insurance. So Robin took anything he could to make money to pay for Chris's care up to the day Chris died.
Mm-hmm.
And also another thing I like about Robin Williams is every movie he was on, it was in his contract, they had to hire 3 to 5 homeless people to work, to do whatever. What didn't matter, they had to hire them off the street, pay them, and give them a place to sleep and stay while the whole time the movie was being made. That was in every movie he did. It was in his rider.
Man.
So it was, like I said, Phil Hartman, Robin Williams, man, when they were gone, it can't be the same. It never, and I'm also a Brandon Lee fan. He died the day after my birthday in 1994. Got shot on the set of The Crow because of them not having a real firearms tech there. So they had they shot a scene earlier where they had just a shell and a bullet with a primer, no powder. Well, the gun got fired, and the bullet actually went partway in the barrel and stopped. It's called a squib load. And then later on, however many days later, no one checked it. So they needed to blast. They loaded up with blanks, which no bullets, but was full charge. And when they pulled that trigger, it was just shooting a 44 mag right at him. So yeah, it's I was a Brandon Lee. I'm Bruce and Brandon Lee fan both. So. Oh well.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, just thinking, all these years later, all these entertainers that have passed away, and just how long ago some of this was. How fast time is flying by.
Oh yeah. Well, it was 30 years ago now. Brandon's been gone.
Yep.
He was actually almost exactly a month older than me. A month older or a month younger. He was born like the end of March or the end of April, one of the two. Same year. I was March. Yeah. Phil Hartman and Robin Williams, those were hard to take. But yeah, you watch Dead Poet Society. It takes place in like 1955, and it was Robin Williams' first dramatic non-comic role, and he was excellent at it.
That's so awesome when you get somebody that's known for one genre of acting or anything, music, whatever, and they can come in and do something totally different and be.
And he won an Emmy for it too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just. I know people who watched that movie, who were going to college, and because of that movie, they changed their major and became teachers because of that movie. Because that's what he was in the movie, and it's excellent.
Yeah. Scott saying we're going to start losing more icons, dude. Every year now. It seems like there's somebody we grew up on, an actor, an entertainer, or not even that, just friends, just people that we know.
Well, there's like six or eight people that I graduated with that are now gone. And one took his life, but it's strange to think that, and I think. I remember in the 80s when I thought, 30 years ago, hell, everybody was riding around 55 Chevys. Now I think 30 years ago, they were riding around 95 Honda Civics.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago.
No, it don't seem like it. It don't seem like it.
Sucks, man. Because what sucks now, and I mean, I hate to say it, but the next 30 years is going to go like that, man. So whatever you're going to do it. Whatever it is. Yeah, there's no.
As long as it's legal.
Well, hey,
wait.
At this point, do what you want.
Wait,
whatever
can
that
is. Can I create a Johnny Bean thing and
can I be whatever you guys want to do? But if it's bad, it's not my fault. Okay.
Oh, what was your favorite Christopher Reeves movie?
Who?
You're gonna say
MPN?
You. Well, no, you. You gonna say Superman?
Well, I mean, I grew up on him being. To me, he's Superman, regardless of whoever. Christopher Reeve is Superman. Superman. I was when those movies were released on DVD about 20-something years ago. I bought them and instantly got right back into them. Watched them every day. Superman, Superman 2. Even Superman 3, even Superman 4 really wasn't so
Ah,
bad.
terrible movie.
Well,
Lewis, you got it. My favorite movie with Christopher Reeves was Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere in Time
Yeah.
is a really awesome movie. We've talked about that a little bit. You know, what was it? Was it a penny that he had or a quarter?
Yeah, penny
his
from
pocket.
84 or 80. No, penny from 80.
Nope,
79.
79.
Yeah,
Because the movie came out in
came out.
79.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great film.
I thought he did great in that, and Jane Seymour was absolutely gorgeous in that. But a lot of people don't realize she was a Bond girl prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't know that. They think of her as Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
She was in the first Roger Moore Bond, right? Do you guys, Jared? Do you know your Bond films?
The older ones, not really. I started watching James Bond right around Timothy Dalton era.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up watching.
I had that on the Nintendo 64.
Well, that was the Pierce Brosnan GoldenEye.
That was
Golden-
GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that
still
was
got
the
that,
game.
matter of fact.
That was the
Mhm.
game. Except
That
when you
was
did
the game.
multiplayer. When you
Yeah.
played multiplayer, it looked like this. And it
Mhm.
sucked.
And you had a tiny TV back then that you were playing it on. Yeah. You weren't playing on a 70-inch TV back then.
Your TV was like this size.
Yeah.
And you got 4 squares.
Oh, yeah.
And the only way you could play with other people is if they were sitting there next to you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right? So actually, I
You
would
had to plug all the
I-
controllers in.
when I got into that game, that was actually when I was living in Desmond Child's house. That's when that game came out. The Nintendo 60. Well, that's when I got into that. So I remember playing that game all the time in my room at his house, and then when I came back here to California and I was jamming with people, I was still super into that game. So we would do like a rehearsal or whatever, and then we'd break out the Nintendo 64 and break out the GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
You
It
know,
was a great game.
I loved
Yeah.
that game.
but Jane Seymour, she was in the first Roger Moore,
Was that?
the
Okay.
one with Christopher Lee, I think. What was she in that?
No,
one?
that's not Moonraker, is it?
No.
That-
74 or 73, 74. I think it's her and I think there's 2 Bond girls in that one. Maybe. I don't know. Somebody in the chat will know. Yeah.
Yeah, I just, a lot of people didn't know that about her. They thought that Somewhere in Time was her first movie.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I hate to say it, but like I said, Christopher Reeve, he is Superman. So anytime you see him, you're thinking Superman anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even in all those other movies that he did, you're like, that's just Superman. That's just Clark with no glasses on,
Yeah.
playing these other parts.
Yeah, so hey, don't know who I am now, do you? Oh, wait, now you know. That's
So
what
it's
I
kind
always
of-
thought was so funny. You can look
It's kind of-
identical, but you put glasses on and take them off, and you just, damn, who the hell is that guy?
He was a great Superman. It just, unfortunately, after Richard Donner left the Superman franchise,
Ooh, Holly Raquel Welch.
terrible.
I was in love with Raquel Welch.
Was?
Well, she's gone now.
Uh-huh. I think we talked about this last time, Jared. I think we talked. Somehow we talk about all the
I
same
think we
stuff.
did.
I think we talked
did,
about
yeah.
Superman because I remember
I think we
asking
did,
you if
yeah.
you saw the Donner cut of Superman 2.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he came back for a lot of the bits and pieces of Superman 2, but Superman 3 and Superman 4. The only cool part about Superman 3 was when he got on the that synthetic kryptonite and then he became evil. That scene was awesome. The rest of the movie, garbage. And then Superman 4 is
Ugh.
just a dumpster fire. I mean, it's just it's
horrible acting and one-liners. And Gene Hackman came back for Superman 4. He was paid a ton of money to come back for that movie, but he did not realize that the movie was just going to be just a total flop because it was just a terrible, terrible movie.
Yeah. Well, did you see all the stuff they cut out was even worse?
Yeah, it was way worse.
Yeah.
The original the Nuclear Man or whatever was like, he was like spacing out, like all like, it's just weird. Like it was like, it's just like, this cannot possibly be a real movie.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. And you can see all the strings and stuff as they're lifting them up, flying. I'm just like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Horrible
But
movie.
Superman 1, Christopher Reeve.
Did
classic,
you notice
man.
a couple of the scenes in the beginning of the movie? You see Gene Hackman with his mustache, then he doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
In the fourth one?
In the first one.
In the first
Because
movie?
he didn't. They wanted him to shave his mustache. He told him no. Then the director said, "Well, you shave yours, I'll shave mine." So
Right.
Hackman did it, but the director didn't have one. He just put a fake one on at the last minute.
He took it off.
Yeah, he pulled it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that first Superman movie, 78.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I mean, even just the first hour where he's not even Superman yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could have been a movie right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys probably know, you guys know all this stuff. They shot 1 and 2 back to back.
Mm-hmm.
The first two. So Donner was there for the second one for some of it, and then he left, and they brought in Richard Lester.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Right?
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
you're
right?
right.
Is that right?
I think you're right. The parts in Superman 2 that are just terrible are not Richard Donner's.
They're not Richard Donner. No.
This is the planet Houston.
I actually used that line the other day.
Oh.
No, not that one. Actually, I did say that last week. Didn't I? I was saying Planet Houston. I was saying that.
The Planet Houston.
Was it today or yesterday? I said kneel to Zod. I actually said that.
MPM, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, I don't know, man.
Oh, wait. What's your
I'm not
favorite
a-
scary movie?
What's a movie?
What's a movie? Dracula Untold.
That's a good one.
I
That's a
liked
good one.
it.
I wish it was rated R, not PG-13, though.
Yeah.
I liked Bram
Stoker's.
Dracula and
Yeah.
the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Sure.
those are good.
I'm not a big movie person. I usually don't sit that long, and
Huh?
not without having something to fidget with. And
You're sitting right now.
my wife doesn't like it. Yeah, but I'm fidgeting with my mouse and I'm changing tabs and
Ooh.
my bass player is quitting the band right now, sending me texts.
Oh,
What?
And
Oh,
You
know.
no. So I'm busy. But if I sit to watch a movie, I'm no longer busy, and I just can't. I can't handle sitting
Wait,
there.
why is he quitting the band?
We got in a fucking political argument.
Oh,
tonight,
okay. All right.
And
We don't need to drag that into here.
Yeah.
yeah, and he just won't let it go.
Anybody in the
Decided to
chat
take when
live
Van
by
Halen
Allentown,
split Hail
PA
in the
that's a
Rock.
bass player?
Yeah. We need to get MPN 4 more bass players tonight.
There you go. Let them try.
MPN, all you need is that double neck guitar Jared and I were talking about earlier, and you can be the
Oh,
bass player
yeah.
too.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what that is. And I just wanted to say really quickly, I saw a comment where it was Holly. You had mentioned Margot Kidder. I met her when I was a kid. And well, okay, MPN, you won't get political. Just kidding. Actually, I went to a Jesse Jackson rally when he was running for president in 1988, and supporting him was Margot Kidder. And the reason I went to it because my dad was involved in it. My dad was on stage next to Margot Kidder, right? So anyway, when I was a kid, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, that's Lois Lane. Like I was just saying, Christopher Reeve is Superman. Lois Lane is Margot Kidder, whatever. So I met her. I couldn't believe, Plus, there's something different about movie stars. Like I meet rock stars all the time. It's like, oh, that's that guy. Oh, cool. But if it's a movie star, forget it. So anyway, so I have her autograph somewhere and a photo. I have a photo with her. And the one thing I remember her saying, I asked her for an autograph and she signed the autograph. I still have the pen. I have it somewhere. This was in 1988. But the one thing I remember her saying was, sure, hang on. And she's like, can I get my purse? I want my cigarettes. So I remember her taking her cigarettes out. I remember her smoking right in front of me. And she smoked Merit Ultra Lights.
And you were like, oh, I got to have a cigarette now.
I was like, now I need a cigarette. I wish I had X-ray vision like Superman did,
Yeah. She was great in the original Amityville Horror.
Oh.
James Brolin?
James Brolin, yeah.
Yeah. She was great.
That was a great movie. That's a great movie. I've never seen a house so scary.
Yeah. Jared, you know Johnny has never seen The Shining.
Really?
Yeah. He said that last night. He said he's never
have
seen
you
The
not
Shining.
seen The Shining? That's Jack Nicholson in his greatest.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it in the Discord.
The best scene is when he's sitting there on the typewriter and Shelley Long, I think that's the actress's name, comes up to him and she starts talking to him and
she knows Norm.
Yeah, and she's like, he's typing or whatever, and she's like talking to him about the weather, and he's like, don't disturb me while I'm typing, and he goes on this rant with her and starts losing it. It's so great.
But not to spoil it for Johnny, but all the inconsistencies in the different scenes when they look like there's something there, then the next scene it's not there. Mm-hmm. And everybody's trying to figure out, saying that's just how Kubrick was. I watched a thing on YouTube. It was like a 2-hour, 3-hour thing. The guy came up with the perfect theory about it. He said it was everything you've ever heard about and tried to figure out is wrong. He said how it was through her character, Shelley Long's character. She was insane, and that's how she was remembering stuff, and half of it never happened. And if you watch how he explains it, because it's like that way when she was remembering it again, something wasn't there that was, And after I watched that, I was like, damn, that's like the best explanation ever.
It's just like what was in Marcellus Wallace's briefcase from Pulp Fiction. No one knows, but there's been some speculation. No one knows.
Cool, Greasy. Greasy had a friend that was in The Shining.
By the way, it's Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall. That's right.
Shelley Long.
I knew Shelley Long knew Norm, but it's Shelley Duvall. Because she knows Popeye, who's Robin Williams.
Yes.
Yep. See, all this stuff connects.
Yes. Robert Duvall's daughter, I believe.
And Eddie liked Popeye. I guess.
Yeah, I like Popeye.
We got to bring it back to Eddie somehow.
I like Popeye. I had that soundtrack.
That's the first Robin Williams movie I think I watched when I was a kid. Was Popeye.
I think that was his first movie.
It might have been, yeah. Yeah.
I think that was his first big movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I had the soundtrack on vinyl. I used to take it to school.
And another one Robin Williams did that was great was the one where he goes to hell to get his wife. What Dreams May Come.
What Dreams May Come, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I never saw that one, but
Mine will always be Hook. Hook is my all-time favorite.
Never saw
Robin Williams. What?
You guys can name all these movies. I've never seen any of them. No.
I couldn't believe he never saw The Shining. I thought everybody in the world has seen The Shining at least twice.
Johnny, apparently.
Never seen it. In the chat, how many movies do you guys think I've never seen? Chris King. Dude, we missed you last night, man. I think we were on too late for you or something.
Hey, mate.
Yo.
Well, we were on this time last night, so he's here now. You could have been there yesterday. You just didn't want to watch us.
Name some movies in the chat you guys have think that I have seen. or haven't seen, or either. No,
Red Rum.
for some reason, I mean, all these movies that everybody talks about, they've seen. Oh, that's a classic. Oh, that's I just never saw.
Which I can understand that because a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, I heard new Van Halen that I'd never heard before, and it was
From
how old?
25
30
years ago.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. See,
I'd never
You
heard
know how
Van
that-
Halen 3 until a month and
Really?
a half
You know
ago.
that.
Yeah,
You know how that works.
I saw that. That was the first Van Halen concert I went to in 97, 98.
Mm-hmm.
Pee Wee's Big Top.
That's the only Van Halen concert I missed because I was on tour myself that year and I couldn't go.
Okay, John.
Shawshank, never saw it.
I don't even remember too much of
Planes,
that
Trains, and
concert.
Automobiles.
Oh,
Saw
great
it.
movie.
Okay, The Jerk.
I saw
Great
that.
movie.
What?
The Jerk. Steve Martin.
Great movie.
He
I
hates
saw
these
that.
cans.
Yeah.
Saw it.
There's
Saw it when I
cans
was a
in here
kid.
too.
When I was a kid, I remember watching that.
Disturbance, that's all I need. I don't need you. I don't need anybody.
Except my dog Shithead. Here, Shithead.
I know shit in.
I don't need you either.
And this. I need this.
Mad Max, never saw it.
And this ashtray.
Beavis and Butthead Do America, I saw that the day it opened at 11 in the morning.
I saw that in the theater, yeah.
I saw that one.
You see Bambi?
Probably.
I probably saw that when I was like 4.
What the X
The
version?
original Disney version.
There's an X-rated version?
No, he's thinking of Debbie Does Dallas.
I'm joking.
Oh, Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah, I saw one of those. John Candy, Steve Martin. Oh yeah, we were just watching the other night Three Amigos. That
great
I
movie.
saw that in the theater. Yeah.
Canadian Bacon was great. With John Candy and Carla from Cheers.
I
Yep.
didn't see that one.
That's the last movie he made before he died, I think. No, it was Wagons East was the last movie
Yeah.
he made before he died, yeah.
The Birds. Yes, I've seen that.
The Birds? Yeah, great movie.
Birds.
The Birds or the
Birds.
Birds?
The Birds.
Birds from Alfred Hitchcock or the Birds?
Yeah.
Oh,
Birds.
The
See,
Birds.
that's the thing. Most movies that are popular in the 80s, 90s,
Mm-hmm.
80s, 90s, and today, I haven't seen. But you can name stuff from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 50s, 60s mainly, and I've probably seen it.
Psycho.
And they're movies you guys probably have never heard of.
yeah, I've never,
Psycho.
I don't go back.
Oh,
that
of course.
The Man with
Anything-
the Golden Arm.
Uh,
That's Sinatra.
no, I didn't see that. Although, what was that? Like, it was a while ago. There was a movie with Sinatra and Grace Kelly that I tried watching. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? I tried watching
Yeah.
the movie like 20 times, and I kept.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd put it on before I'd go to sleep, and I'd fall asleep.
From Here to Eternity.
No.
Sinatra's
Back
in
to the
that
Future. Back to the Future. Yes. We keep talking about the skateboard. Brokeback Mountain. Nope, never saw it. Ollie.
Too. Nope. Never saw it and don't want to see it.
I think
The Bells
I think,
of St. Mary. That made
I
a
think
lot
we
of
should
people
watch
want to
that
be
together.
priests. No, we should not.
I think we should not watch that together.
The Bells of St. Mary made a lot of people want to be priests. The Great Outdoors. Yep.
I won't even watch that movie with women. Forget it.
I've never seen it. Cary
The
Grant.
great-
I like Cary Grant. Yeah.
The Great Outdoors was hilarious.
Great
And
movie.
And there's a story about that. I have a wood burning stove in the other side that looks like a cabin. And one day it was in the summer, and I'm sitting in there watching TV. Actually, I was playing Call of Duty, and I heard something, and I thought, what the hell is that? And then I didn't hear it for a while. Then again, I hear it again, and I'm trying to figure out, and I heard it a third time. It was something in the wood burner. But obviously, it was summer, so it was closed up. I open it up, a goddamn bird comes flying out in my basement. So I call my son-in-law. They live. My daughter and him live like 4 or 5 blocks away, and I don't even know what he was doing. He started laughing. He goes, I'll come down. So we're down here in that other side where I had this set up before, and I grabbed a big fishing net for catfishing, and I'm swinging at this damn bird, and I'm taking stuff off the bar, off the top of everything's, and he's running around with a towel. It was just like in the movie when they were trying to catch the bat.
Yeah, the bat.
And
Yeah.
I started
That's
laughing
funny.
so hard. He was like, he'd never seen that movie. So after we got finally 25 minutes later, when we got the bird and got it outside, I got on YouTube and found that section of the movie and showed it to him. And he's like, now I got to watch the whole movie.
That movie's great.
Yeah. Come here.
Evil Dead.
Great movie.
Is that the one with the guy and he's like being chased by weird things?
Yeah, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah. I've seen clips of that. I've never actually.
Evil Dead is.
I might have
supposed to be a
actually watched the
horror
whole
flick.
thing one time.
Evil Dead 2 was kind of more ridiculous and had some comedy in it, and then there was Army of Darkness.
Maybe the second one I saw one where it was all like claymation things. Like the monsters, they were like claymate. Like obviously they were fake.
Yeah, it was low budget. The first Evil
Yeah.
Dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
but still classic.
Yeah. Footloose, I saw when I was a kid. Tommy Boy, of course, I've seen that. Let's see. Miss Doubtfire, of course.
Okay.
That was filmed out here. I drive past the restaurant, you know, the ending scene where they figure out who he is. He's in they're in a restaurant and they pull his mask off. Miss Doubtfire.
Friday the 13th.
That was filmed. I drive past that restaurant every Monday.
See Friday the 13th?
Not really.
Or any of the 10 of them that were ever made?
Yeah, right.
No.
Then we had, and you see any of the Halloween movies? Halloween, not Halloween. Halloween's the band. With
not
Mike
really.
Myers, or Michael, it's not Mike Myers, the actor, it's the character's name, Mike Myers.
Yeah,
It's Mike
Jamie Lee
Myers, the
Curtis,
slasher.
Yeah. Did you ever, speaking of Mike Myers, So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Yeah.
Great movie.
That is hilarious.
Good one.
That is freaking
Never
hilarious.
saw it.
What? Oh my God. Did you know his friend in the movie that was the cop? You remember
I didn't know
in
him.
the movie? Well, no, these two have seen it.
It was filmed out here. It was filmed in
Mike
San
Myers' friend.
Francisco.
In the movie, yeah, it was. Michael Myers' friend in the movie, he was a cop. You know what else he played? He was on a sitcom for a while, so many years later, and you'd never realize it was him. He was Daphne's brother on Frasier.
Okay.
I can't remember what his name was, but he was like, their mom come over and one time, she was, "Oh, you'll throw your leg over anything." He goes, "Yeah, but I bet she's got a ripper body." What the hell was his name? But he was in for probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years on the series. But I didn't realize till one day I was watching the credits. And I thought, wait a minute, because his looks changed so much. But yeah, that was him. He was the cop friend of Michael Myers in So I Married an Axe Murderer.
That's cool. I've always wanted to
Colin?
be in a movie.
Huh?
I've always
Yep.
wanted to be in a movie.
It's fun.
No.
You can be in movies.
And Ron Howard's assistant was walking around with cash paying everybody. All the the main actors. I mean, stacks of hundreds. He's given to George Wendt, Michael Keaton. I was like, damn. So I'm standing next to George Wendt going, help my hand out. The guy walked by. Hey, man. Damn, that ain't what I wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Purple Rain. Nope. Didn't see it. Oh God. Yes. I think. And then there's a second one, which I never saw. Rain Man?
See any of the
Yes.
Elvis movies?
Not really. Not really, although I did meet an actress who was in one of his bigger movies.
Girls, Girls, Girls?
I think it was like
Blue Hawaii?
They're in a Hawaii, yeah.
Blue Hawaii.
Whoever the female co-star was.
Was that the one with Shelley Fabre?
I don't know. That wasn't who I met. Godfather 1 and 2.
And 3.
Nope. I've never
What?
seen them. Although, yeah,
Damn.
I've played the video game a billion times. It was kind of like a GTA style game.
gotta know.
I've seen all those movies. I'm not an overly big Godfather fan. I find them kind of boring, but that's just me.
Yeah.
That
Lethal
was,
Weapon, of
that
course.
was kind of part of my family. So, let's see. I'm just amazed. I'm still amazed you've never seen The Shining. I thought everybody in the world has seen it at least twice. Wow.
I mean, I've seen clips from it. I remember when The Simpsons made fun of it. You know, The Simpsons did a version of it.
Where he's
I
busted
saw
through
that.
the door with the axe.
I
Here's
saw that.
Johnny.
Oh, yeah, everybody.
That's like
I mean,
one of the most famous scenes in a movie ever.
Yeah, that was something else they were talking about. Well, I can't tell you about it. That'd give it away if you watch it. Where they were talking about it was her dreaming through that movie. Is what it was. Let's see. Did you see
Harry
it? Yeah, there you
Potter?
go.
Nope. No
Any
Harry Potter.
Any of the Star Trek movies?
The first one, not really. The second one, yes. The one where they
Search-
go to San Francisco, I think I did see that.
That was that's the one where they saved the whales. That was an absolutely
Yeah.
stupid one. Search
It
for
was stupid,
Spock.
but
You never
it's still
saw.
good.
You never saw Search for Spock.
I probably did.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see. Man. Yeah, I'm just stuck on Apocalypse Now. There you go. Who said that? Sean.
No.
What?
No.
Good movie.
Clockwork Orange, I think I did see. Clockwork Orange. Well, the original, the Darth Vader, the actor who played Darth Vader in the movies. He's in Clockwork Orange. David Prowse.
What's
is his
the?
name.
I can't remember the one. Arlie Ermey played the drill sergeant.
Oh, you're talking Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, you see that one?
Yeah, great movie.
What?
The first 20 minutes of that movie are just
Yeah. But
awesome.
did you hear the story? Ermey wasn't an actor. He was hired because he was a drill sergeant.
right. Yeah.
So he was
And
hired
He fit
yeah.
perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, he was hired to coach the actor they'd hired to play that part. And then at one point in time, he stood up and said, "No, you do it this way." And he started saying all this stuff. And they're like, "Whoa, wait, you're it." And they said most of his lines were all from him, ad lib. They didn't write it out
Yep.
for him.
It was just glorious.
Yep. What the hell we got here? What is it? Jesus.
What is this, Private Pile? Sir, jelly donut, sir.
How tall are you? 5'9", sir. I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Shit that high, yeah.
You trying to get an inch on me, boy? No.
So great.
I
that
never
was-
saw it.
Man. Any of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nah,
First one.
Not really.
They're pretty dated by now, but
Oh, yeah.
You know, I enjoyed watching them when I was younger.
I like Dream Warriors because of Dawkins. This had the song in it in the video.
Oh, Dream Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video I saw. The music video to that song. I know that.
George said in an interview how many people could say they actually did coke off Freddy Krueger's bladed hand while Freddy Krueger's standing there with the hand. That's what he's talking about. He said he had to bust through that wall for the solo. Said it took him 3 or 4 tries to come through the wall. He said, because I was so high on coke. He said, then if you watch real close, he said, I'm smiling the whole time I'm playing that. He said, which I wasn't supposed to. He said, but I couldn't stop. So.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yes, great movie.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know what that is.
You got
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh my God.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
But a lot of these movies, I saw like if I saw like Scissorhands, I saw that in the theater like when it came out like one time, so I have no memory of it.
Johnny
That-
Depp's first movie was what? You know that one?
No.
He was friends with Nicolas Cage, but Johnny was a guitar player in a band, and Nicolas Cage called him up and said, "You should go try out for this movie," and it was the first Nightmare on Elm Street. That's Johnny Depp's first movie.
Oh, cool. Which I never saw.
There you go.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, but I got to split out.
No worries, man.
Got to go. Thanks for having me. Have
You're
a good rest of
welcome.
the night.
You're welcome.
Be good,
man.
Anthony.
I'll
Sorry
see
to
you
hear
again
about that.
soon.
Enjoy
Sorry to
your
hear about
guitar.
Yeah,
Think about your
man.
guitar. Think about how awesome your guitar is.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if there's a band to play it in soon.
Yeah.
So-
Or just switch to bass. There's a million guitar players. Just play bass.
Yeah,
Problem solved.
there we go. All right, guys. Everybody
All
in
right.
the chat, see
Be
you
good.
guys.
There we go. And then
Yeah,
there
was
three.
Johnny Depp. He's like the modern day Lon Chaney, because he can, all this stuff. He's just like the perfect. Everything he does, it's unbelievable. He can be the monster. He could be the good guy. He could be. He's just like a modern day Lon Chaney. Not Lon Chaney Jr., the Wolfman. I'm talking about his dad, who was the original Family Opera, which you probably never saw that, even though it was 1931 or 30.
No.
Did you ever
That's
see
too-
the original?
That's too recent.
Did you see the original Dracula with Bela Lugosi?
No.
Any of the original Frankenstein movies with Boris Karloff?
Nope.
You know what? You got Pluto, damn it. Turn on Universal Monsters channel. They're showing all of them.
I know. I saw something that I thought of you the other night, man. No. I've really gotten to watching. I love watching Carol Burnett's show.
It's
Because-
so funny.
You can watch them on YouTube, on Twitch, like 24 hours a day. They have them. There was a skit that they did just last night. It was on one of the episodes, and I forget what. I wasn't wearing the headphones. I just happened to be watching the scene, and Carol, she calls out to somebody, and Leonard Nimoy in Spock outfit comes walking out, and I thought, man, Ron should see this because you're a huge Star Trek fan.
Yes, I am.
I
I saw a clip from him on Laugh-In, and he had the haircut, but he didn't have the ears on the outfit, now I can't. It was like a rhyme. He said it was actually really funny. First thing he asked is, "Does NBC know this show is on?" He was talking about Laugh-In or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then he started doing like a little rhyme that was. Did you know he put out albums? He was a guitar player and singer. Leonard Nimoy has albums out.
No.
From the late 60s.
Interesting.
I don't know how good they are. But I know of two. He might have done three.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I know there's the William Shatner albums.
The
You
Shat.
know, the
The
Shat.
Shat
And
is
he
here.
just had his birthday,
Yeah, he's 94 or 96.
90 something.
Yeah, I think he's 94.
He just had a birthday, and a friend of mine on Instagram just played his party. Like he was at a party in Hollywood or whatever, and he was in the band playing guitar. Yeah.
No, I didn't like him as T.J. Hooker. I didn't like that.
Dude.
I tried to watch that show. I'm like, that's Captain Kirk. That's not.
I love that show. To me, he's T.J. Hooker.
Nah, to me, he's always going to be the badass captain. I mean, first episode of the Next Generation, Picard wants to surrender the ship. Kirk, man, he fought to the death and took the women and had sex with them and moved on.
That's right.
He didn't care if they were green or whatever. It didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I've never trusted Klingons, and I've never been able to forgive them for the death of my boy.
Engage. Although I have to say my favorite on the Next Generation was definitely Deanna Troi.
Yeah, she was hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She still is for being, well, she's like 67 now or something like that. And
Yeah,
what's
they're
her,
all super
Jerry
old.
Ryan, she's 64, 65.
Mm-hmm.
She's still hot, too. Yeah. Future girls, man, I'm telling you. Not so much Kate Mulgrew. I see her now. I don't think of her as the captain of Voyager. I think of her as Red from Orange is the New Black.
I never got into Star Trek Voyager. I was pretty much just the Captain Kirk era of Star Trek. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Orange is the New Black? It ran for 4 years or 5 years on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And Donna from, oh, you probably don't know who she is, from that 70s show, Donna, she's in it.
I know 70s show.
Okay, the girl played Donna with, red hair.
The red
she's
hair,
in this,
yeah.
but she's got black hair.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in that series. But Kate Mulgrew, who played Captain Janeway on Voyager, is a Russian woman called Red in here who was cook of the prison for a while. It takes place in the women's prison.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Twilight Zone. There you go. Yep.
Twilight and Lewis. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we talked about that on one of the shows several years ago. The Mike Myers mask is actually Shatner's face.
Turned inside out.
That's right.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can't beat something. I can't believe you didn't see a lot of these movies. The Shining. How could you not see The Shining?
Just never did. Just never. We'll have to watch it. Is it on YouTube? The whole movie?
I doubt it.
You might have to rent it.
I mean, I no, I got it. I got.
I mean, we could set it up like in a Discord, and we can sit here and just watch the movie.
I got HBO Max. I think it's on that.
It's on all the streaming services. I'm sure we can watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You probably never watched Band of Brothers, then, did you?
Mm-mm. He's like, Johnny, come here. No.
Reginald, do you like the one in the airplane or the one in the diner with Shatner?
Battery charge.
Oh, the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Right. I've seen both of those.
He was in another one, too, I think. I think he did 3 of them. Burgess Meredith was in a bunch of them, and so was the guy who played Quincy.
Quincy?
Yeah.
Quincy, Medicine Woman?
No. Quincy, the medical director.
Oh, Klugman.
Yeah. He was in like 4, I think, Twilight Zones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your charge is running down, huh?
They just died.
Oh, no.
Jack Klugman, that's it. Yep. Also Oscar Madison from The Odd Couple.
Battery
low.
I know about those.
Battery
no, dude,
low.
Twilight Zone. I know a lot of those. I mean, because there was.
But you still haven't watched The Passerby, have you?
No, I got
Season 4.
It's on
Season
Pluto?
4, The Passerby. Yeah. You can go to the on demand.
Can you hook up Pluto right here, and can we watch it after this?
I got it on the computer here, yeah, because that's where I sit here. I haven't
Share
had
your
my
screen.
I haven't had my TV on for other than to play Call of Duty since I put this room together because I've been in here with the Pluto watching the monster movies.
What time is it? Dude, it's still early. Well, for me.
Yeah.
It's only 20 to 10.
Still early for me too. I don't go to bed
MPN's
till
like,
5
"Oh,
a.m.
I gotta go to sleep.
No, sadly, he's probably dealing with the bass player issue.
Bass player.
I do know he likes playing in a band and.
Well, the problem is playing guitar. Everybody plays guitar. You know, I wish I was a drummer.
Well, did you ever hear Dane say that's why he became a bass player?
No.
He said that in one of his, I don't know if it was one of his live streams or not, but he said everybody played guitar and wanted to be a guitar player. He said and he took guitar lessons. He said, but I decided to play bass because as a bass player, you always have a band to go to.
You always have a band, but you got to be good because bass, you have to tighten up with the drummer. There's the echo again. And you're in a band, your drummer has to be great.
Yeah.
If your drummer sucks, forget it. Like back in the day, if I went to auditions, and this is before you were really sending tapes back and forth, where you would just take a chance, you'd go and you'd take your gear. The second the drummer starts playing, and if it was bad, I'd be like, oh no, because it doesn't matter.
I was fortunate enough to play with Novi up there on the picture, and then the Mad Drummer who's on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So we never had issues with drummers. They were always extremely good.
Drummers got to be great. I wish I was a great drummer. Have a million gigs.
Never too late to learn.
Well, I don't know. Although I've owned 2 drum sets. Isn't that weird? I've owned 2 drum sets before.
I can play because we at one time in the band we would play. I can't remember. It was a Metallica song. The drums was like dun 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 dun. It was.
That's. I know the song. Yeah.
I played drums for that, and our drummer would play my guitar.
Thank you, Holly. Good night, Holly. Holly. Holly.
Good night, Holly.
Good night. 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 Holly. 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 Ian has two basses.
Holly.
The world's angriest guitar player. Is that the old guy? That was like a viral clip years ago, where he's playing. He gets up, he starts swearing. He's like, "Oh," and he smashes the guitar. His friend's like no.
Oh, the acoustic. The guy in that
the world's angriest guitar player. He's like dun dun dun. He tries singing and playing the song.
He's like
it's
Irish.
the same song.
Yeah.
Sad but true.
Oh, sad
that was the name of the song.
He tries to play Sad But True.
He's
like, dun, and he keeps messing up. Dun, 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 dun. Ah!
Sad
Dun,
But True is
dun,
the one
dun,
I played the drums.
dun. That one. Oh, that was years ago, man, that guy. Right, Janice? Janice has a bass and a drum set. Janice, join MPN's band.
There you go. You're not that far away. Probably just a 40-minute ride on a plane.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it was sad but true. So he would grab the guitar, I'd play the drums.
That was a dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun.
We should go to Guitar Center and play that song. Dun, dun, on a $300 guitar.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
There's a guitar store about 20-minute drive away from me that I go to now, and instead of Guitar Center, I've been getting all my EVH stuff from them because they're so great.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, all their guitars are all set up, and yeah, It's really, really, really good store. Good family-owned store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, the one pawn shop where I got that Schecter,
Mm-hmm.
the Sun Valley Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
She actually has some nice guitar there. She's got that one Kramer Beretta that's got like the "In God We Trust"
Mm-hmm.
American flag stuff on it, and she's got a couple real nice LTDs, and she's got a Martin acoustic, but they need worked on. So I was there yesterday, and I'm striking a deal with her. I said, "You give me one guitar a month, I'll make sure all your other guitars are ready to sell." So she's thinking about it.
Ooh, wow.
So that's 12 guitars a year.
Negotiating, I like it.
I said, that way, I said, what's the biggest complaint here? They come in here and grab it. It's either missing strings or it's not tuned.
Right.
Or it's not set up.
The strings are disgusting.
Yeah. And I said, I said, so I'll go through every one of them, new strings, set them up, polish them up, make them look like new. And I get to pick one every month for doing that. So she's seriously considering that.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yo, Reginald.
Ian. Yeah. Did you see mine? It's Lambo orange.
Well, everything in that room is Lambo orange.
It is now, yeah. Except that Randall cap. I think
That's Randall orange.
I used to have one of those.
Oh.
She had this on the wall. There was no marks on this whatsoever. She had this hanging over there, but it was, I mean, the action was like a half inch off the neck. It was, like whoever had it never played it. And it was never ever set up and ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that just irritates me about some guitar stores is just they're almost virtually unplayable,
Mm-hmm. That's what I told her because I there's a bunch of them. I think she had like 8 of them on the wall, and 6 of them have been there for a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at them like the strings are some of them missing strings, and what strings are on them are all rusted and disgusting. And again, the action's all off, or the neck's bowed, like one has a cracked acoustic,
Yeah.
So I told her, I said, hey, I'll fix every one of these up, make them so they'll sell, but I get to pick one every month for doing that. So,
nice.
Not a bad
She's
idea.
thinking about it.
Just gotta keep pressuring her, and she'll be like, okay, we'll try it. We'll see what happens.
I'll grab that white Kramer Beretta first.
Dude.
Yeah, I'll grab that one first, and then she had a Gibson Firebird guitar. That one sold. Right, I took that first. This one doesn't have Sustainiac either. It's just got active EMGs.
Unfortunately, I have not played any of those from that series because EVH hasn't been at NAMM the past few years. So most of the guitars that they've released, you just out here you don't see them in stores at all.
Right. Okay.
These
are freaking sweet, man. Like even without the stripe theme on them, I mean they're like it's brand new, but it just looks old and destroyed and beat up, and just all of this that they put in here, the tone selector switch or whatever that just kind of is screwed in there, These things are sweet, man.
Yeah,
I said great. Johnny B, the other Johnny B's got 2 of those, plus the same green one Laz has, and the star with the Coke bottle headstock, and the Bumblebee, and I went through all his and set them up for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really dig the roasted neck. Makes it look
Yeah.
old and dirty, but it's not.
And see, and that's what I was telling Johnny last night after the chat. A guitar like that I have nothing against them. It's just not for me. I don't like my guitars to look like that.
I get it. It definitely looks like they found it in the bottom of a river, but it's it's freaking cool, man. Like I probably 25 years ago, I had collected one of these little red single coil pickups, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had found a tone thing, and I kept it with the agenda to eventually kind of build one. And I never did that, but I always kind of wanted to. Like my white and black striped um, Frankie that I have, actually the without the pick guard inside of it has that swimming pool cut out. It's open, so and the pickup is floating on the pick guard. It's a cheap guitar, but it has a German Floyd on it, so it's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at it by itself, you're like, oh, that looks like one of the EVH white and black guitars, but it's not. It's like a $400 eBay guitar that I painted with spray paint. So I thought, like, well, one of these days I'm going to get a body and I'm going to route it, and then I can add the pickups that I've collected and all that stuff. But since they came out with these, I'm like, well, I don't have to do that now. It's just buy
That's
one
what
of these.
you would have built that anyway yourself.
Yeah, I would have built it myself, but
Yeah.
I get lazy as I get older, so I'm just, now I don't have to worry about it, and they're already beat up and look old. I just think it's cool as hell,
Yeah. I'd love to try one. I mean, I have the striped version of it.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those, and I see those at guitar centers every day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? But those particular ones, since EVH hasn't been at, or Fender hasn't been at the NAMM show,
Yeah.
couple years now, or 2 or 3 years, I just any of the newer stuff they come out with, like that one. Did you order that like online?
No, the guitar store that's close to me that I was just talking about. They have they have a red one, they have a black one, they have a white one, and they were on display, and I was like, oh, sweet. And they had the white one on sale for like $900, and I was like, nice. And I was like, I want to buy this, and they're like, oh, cool. Well, let me go in the back and get you a new one. You don't want that one. I'm like, all right, sweet. So yeah.
They told you that because normally it's the customer that's like, I want the one on the back. It's the opposite.
And I was like, sweet, yeah, heck yeah. And then I stopped by Home Depot and grabbed 2 eye hooks, and and just popped them in there. Perfect, good to go.
Cool.
I have eye hooks on all of my electrics, all of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time. We talked about the iHook thing, and then something else. I forget. Yeah.
like the route for the humbucker on your guitar, that white one.
Mm-hmm.
How that's not that my OCD kicks in. That drives me crazy.
But that's the way Ed's was.
I know. I know.
He took a damn chisel to his back in the day. It's just, I'm gonna put this pickup in this guitar.
Wait a
He didn't do it on a bed, did he?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
Probably.
my gosh.
1978. I mean, or 77. Whenever he decided to make it, you never know.
Yeah. People go by that house all the time. I've been by that house several times. Now they have a fence around the backyard, there's a shed back there where people think, oh, that's where they used to practice. They didn't. I know somebody that actually was their manager when they were kids. He was actually in a band with them, They were called Trojan Rubber Company, and this friend of mine was the other guitar player in the band. Yeah, that was the name of their band. And he's like, nah, they never rehearsed. They didn't rehearse in there. But
The childhood home, you mean?
Yes, the one on what's called Los Lunas Street.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of that.
Yeah. The thing is, you used to be able to peek through into the shed there, though. You can't now. There's a fence around it now. You can't.
Yeah.
But you used to be able to. And actually, I have a photo. I probably showed you. I think I showed you this last time.
I've seen pictures of the house. People probably drive by that house probably every day.
Oh yeah, Van Halen fans.
Yeah, right.
I have a photo. Well, I have several photos. I want to show you one. I probably showed you this last time. This was back when I had my dog, and we went by that house. Was it right here? It's got to be like this. Wait, show all. 2016. In past. Well, I'll show you some of this. I don't know if this photo is here, but I'll give you guys a little thing here. I'll show you. This is, well, obviously this is me at the Pasadena City College. There's me. They used to have these like signs hanging up.
Yeah. I remember that.
Right there.
I remember when they had those up there.
Yeah, which they don't anymore.
Right.
Unfortunately, but
Understandable.
talks about how he graduated or went there. I'll show you a couple of things really quickly. This is my dog Howie and me in front of the Pasadena Civic Auditorium. This is where Van Halen, they used to play in a smaller portion of that in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the bootleg where they play Pasadena Civic, and Roth is like, this is our last show at the Pasadena Civic. We're about to release our first record. Mm-hmm. That was in here.
Yeah.
This was in this building here.
Okay.
So,
cool.
So there's me and Howie in front of there. And then I do have a photo with my dog and I, and we're standing outside that shed that I was just talking about. I don't know if I can... I don't know what year that was. Oh, wait. Anaheim, 2016? I have a lot of Van Halen related stuff. I can talk about Van Halen every Tuesday. Oh, by the way, we're doing the Van Halen show earlier on Tuesday. Just to let you guys know. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is that shed. Well, this is the house. Wait, actually, I don't know why it's like a side view of it. Most people show you like a front view of the house.
Okay.
For some reason, we were like driving by. This is like one year where I guess maybe I didn't get out because I've been by the house many times over the years. This is the shed that was in the back. Now there's a fence over it, so you can't walk up to it anymore.
Okay.
But this was the shed in the back of the house of the Van Halen childhood home house. And the thing is, you used to be able to peek through there. And somebody else, I didn't do this, although I did look through there one time. Did I take a photo? Somebody posted a photo years ago, and you could peek in there, and you could see red spray paint on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people think that's the red from when he painted the guitar red.
Yeah.
Which, who knows if that's true or not.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, there's no documentation. It's pretty much just people's thoughts, without anybody actually confirming it that it's true.
Yeah. Like, here's me touching the shed and my dog. My dog's eating like crap off the floor next to a toilet, and I'm touching the shed. I look like I'm blind, I look like I'm wearing the glasses like a CNI dog.
Yeah, you look blind.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird photo.
Yeah.
But this is the Van Halen shed.
That's funny.
Is that the Van Halen toilet?
It might have been.
I'm sure they've pissed on the side of that shed many times.
Oh, dude. Dude, yeah. And then really quickly, I'll show you guys this. In Universal City at the Hard Rock, they used to have a huge Frankenstein guitar. I'm sure you've seen the photos. You've seen the photos of the huge
Oh yeah,
guitar.
they took that down, didn't they?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that Hard Rock location closed.
Oh, okay.
So it's not there anymore. But for years, they had many different guitars in front of that, and that was one of them.
Right.
Like
'Cause
that
I've seen
particular.
the picture of Ed standing in front of that too, when he's in like gray sweatpants or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was something like, I mean, that's not the photo, but he
Right.
was like standing in front of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you went into that Hard Rock, you would actually see, because I did. I'll show you a couple things. They had one of the $25,000 Frankensteins in there.
I've actually played one of those. Yeah, those are sweet.
Dude, yeah.
I played
Yeah.
one at Guitar Center back in 07, it's 06, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So they had one of those in there, and it's signed. I think this is 2012.
Okay.
Under the top horn there, you see a
Yeah.
signature.
Yeah. I see it.
This is 2012 right there. So that's cool. But also what's really cool at this location at the time is they had, at the time, the Michael Anthony Rickenbacker bass. That's the one you see in the Panama video. This is the one Mike's playing.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
And then there's the down the street from the house in front of this barber shop, you have in cement, it says Van Halen. Rumor is Alex Van Halen drew that into the cement.
Nice.
Right there.
I mean, it's believable for sure.
Every Van Halen fan visits that particular sidewalk. There we
Heck
go.
yeah.
Right, Chris King, you got to come out here and you got to go there, man. And we got to watch The Shining too.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah, I need to make a trip out to California one of these days and see all of that stuff. The only thing close to having any kind of memorabilia around here would be Dimebag, his grave site, and when Ed was here when Dimebag died, the photos and documentation of that, but there's no Hard Rock in Dallas anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The one in Vegas is still pretty cool. I've been to that one. They have some Van Halen stuff in there, but
Yeah. What about? And I know most if you're not like a huge Van Halen nerd, nobody will know anything about this. But Van Halen played a free show in Dallas. Texas.
Yes, 1991.
Like downtown or something in '91.
It's the West End. I work like 5 minutes away from there, where they did that, and I was way too young at the time. But where I work, a lot of my coworkers that are much older than me, they have stories of when that was going through there, and a lot of them had left work to go to that.
To go to the show. Yeah.
I saw on MTV, like somehow I knew, this is before the internet, obviously. Somehow I knew about that show.
Mm-hmm.
See, all this goes back then too. Like somehow I know this stuff. And I remember thinking, man, I lived in Lincoln, Nebraska at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, man, if I could get to Dallas,
Right.
I could go to this show. You know?
Yeah, the concert is all on YouTube. It's about an hour long. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I had the whole thing on VHS tape back in '94.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw it, years ago, and I know all about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly the location of where that concert was. Walking distance of where Kennedy was assassinated.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. It's all like right there, like literally like barely a block away from each other. Right there in the west end of downtown Dallas is where they had that show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a cool concert to watch on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, what they were doing was they acted like it was like a Christmas some sort of pageant when they were setting up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a surprise, and then of course word gets out, and
Yeah, they would. I think they
the striped
advertised it.
amplifiers on the stage.
Yeah, all the 25 striped cabinets that appear on stage, and everybody's like, "Wait a minute."
The huge VH going across the top.
Yeah. I mean, in back then, I mean, it's not like you would hear it on social media. It was just on radio, And if you're listening to the radio at the time, and it's like Van Halen's playing a live show at, I don't know what time it started, like noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that, and it's like, and everyone's like, imagine them being at work and they're like, "Yeah, I gotta go. Like, you can fire me if you want to, but
yeah,
I gotta go."
Yeah,
I gotta go see this.
Yeah, and you know the reason behind that, right? Why they did that show?
Didn't they cancel? Sammy was sick or something.
Sammy, they played a show. It was the Monsters of Rock tour, and they had to cut their set early because Sammy was sick and he couldn't sing.
Yeah.
So had something. Yeah. That was, and Sammy said at the end when he's like, "Sorry, we got to cut the set short, but I promise we'll come back and we'll play for free."
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when they were doing their stadium tour. So it was like, But then when they were back in the area in for Carnal Knowledge, they played a much shorter set downtown.
Yeah, it was only an hour and 10 minutes or something. But I mean, how cool would that have been? Especially if you're working downtown. And like in even Sammy is saying something like, imagine being in these office buildings around here and being like, "Damn, there's a Van Halen concert going on right here downtown," like crazy.
Yeah.
All the legal things that they had to go through probably to make that happen, and like crazy.
They actually did a press conference for it. You can find on YouTube where they're talking inside. They're talking about why they're there and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. I was only like 8 or 9 years old at the time. I remember hearing, because my brother is 6 years older than me, so I remember hearing about it from him at that time, and I was like in first grade or second grade or something like that at the time, and I was kind of getting into music then. But I remember hearing about that then. But anybody that was, older and working close to downtown, like, boy, what a treat that would have been.
Oh man.
Boy, Ron's got the strobes going on in there.
I know.
He tripping out.
He's getting ready for later.
Got to have everything going.
Wow.
He's like, we open at 2 a.m., John.
Yeah.
I have to have everything fixed. I can bring the police lights up.
That's funny.
They give me a damn headache. Actually,
Wow.
Rotated.
What time is it? It's still early for me. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock, although it feels, I'm exhausted, man. I got some Mexican food earlier on stream. I ate food on stream earlier on Twitch. And I ate that, and then after that, I just...
That'll fill you up.
I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
That'll do it.
And we set... this is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Straturday.
this show is still earlier. Like a lot of my shows, I'm either making later or earlier, and I do almost a daily show now, Jared. I don't know if you know this, but almost every day I'm doing something like this. So So it's anyway.
Yeah, pretty much my only free days are I usually work late. I work 11, 12 hours a day. And I mean Sundays I'm free, and then Saturday nights I'm usually free. But yeah, during the week it's like if it's anything after 8 or 9 o'clock, it ain't gonna happen because I get up at 5:30 every day and go to work.
Mm-hmm. He goes to bed at 5:30.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Damn.
Because I play Call of Duty every night.
Yeah. He's trying to get me into it.
I'm out of touch with video games. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've tapped into it.
It's like growing up and being a kid again.
Yeah.
It's what it is. Because they make you give it up at some point, and then you get back into it, you know.
Right.
But it's cooler the second time because you can afford the better stuff.
True. My TV is pretty old. I would need to upgrade to something 4K and a little bit bigger, I think, if I was going to buy a PlayStation 5 or something. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because all I have is an iPhone and an iPad. I don't have a PC.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, what'd you have for lunch today in the chat? Everybody. By the way, we're doing a giveaway for something. What are we giving away?
Never decided.
I know Saturday's like the big day, but last week we gave away a wireless last week.
Oh, cool.
Pretty big prize. So this week it'll be a little smaller, I think. We'll do one of these. I just found one of these. We'll do one of the Steve Rosen, the Tone Chaser.
There you go.
We'll do one of the Tone Chaser guitar picks.
Oh, very cool.
So Steve Rosen. So if you guys want to win this, participate in the chat. We do a number generated thing, which we can start now. I mean, there's no rule we have to go all 3 hours. I mean, I know you've got video games to get to. I have video games to get to.
Or are we watching a movie?
Yeah. We still need to watch.
You have to walk me through that. I don't know how to.
We still need to watch the entire Harry Potter series tonight.
No, we don't. I don't. I've never watched those.
I've never seen them.
To watch those.
I've heard only one of those movies is like 5 hours.
Yeah, they're all pretty long.
You can watch The Longest Day. The Longest Day. It's World War II. It's got Robert Mitchum in it. It's got a bunch of stars in that thing. It's about D-Day, and it's the movie's like 4 hours or something long.
Mm-hmm. If you can, if we can watch that Twilight Zone, I'll watch that. I mean, if you want to. I mean, if you don't, you know, I'll look at that. You know, and I can tell you exactly how to do it, how to share your screen.
Reservoir Dogs is great.
Great movie.
Yes. There's Mr. Pink in there.
Anything
Mr.
Quentin
Brown.
Tarantino does is fantastic.
But you got to watch that movie like a couple times to really get it.
Yeah.
The first time you're like, what the hell did I just watch?
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's kind of the same thing with all Quentin Tarantino movies. You kind of have to really sit there and pay attention and listen to the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
But once you're done with the movie and you think about it, you're like, man, that movie was badass.
Mm-hmm. Soft, it's driving me nuts. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. I thought about putting the police lights up there, aiming this way.
Dang. You're gonna have an epileptic seizure.
Oh my God.
I actually have the thin LED bar police lights, and I have the ones that, like you see on the old 80s TV shows, sit on the roof of the car. I got a set of those.
Cool. Kill Bill.
So when you have
Never saw
another
it.
police show, I can do that.
Oh, we got to do one of those. I just realized Ned is on the couch here. You guys can't see him. I was wondering where he was, and he's sitting right here.
He's chilling.
The Nedster.
Oh yeah, he's sleeping.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway, and then don't forget, you guys. Tomorrow night, Guitar ASMR. I'll be here playing. I think I was going to play this. I was going to play this 3 through 5.
Yeah, because you're taking it to Laz's Monday.
I'm
right?
taking this Monday to Laz's house. We were going to play through his new amplifier.
Cool.
Very nice. Very nice setup. So, what should we? What number? Ron? What should the top number be? Guitar pick.
2,000.
2,000.
2,000.
Okay, so the way this works, you guys, is in the chat, you got to type a number between 0 and 2,000. Okay. And it's a Steve Rosen Tone Chaser guitar pick. I think I
Which-
played...
He's the only person that had those made, and there was only so many of them.
Yeah. Yeah, so
It's
made
not like
by...
you can order that. Yeah, it's not like you can order those off of Amazon or anything.
No, not yet. Somebody will be selling them. But Steve Rosen, this guy.
Hey guys, NAMM 2023 taking off. Here's Johnny Bean. Watch Johnny Bean TV, the best freaking show on the net, man. I love this guy.
Thank you so much, dude.
You bet.
Thank you.
Steve Rosen. And then the guitar pick, the photographs are taken by this guy.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out my good friend Johnny Bean TV.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
But let me do one more. Where is it?
We're good Facebook friends.
Okay. Wait, where is it though? At Johnny Bean TV.
It's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's
Okay, let's do one more.
It's everywhere. And Twitch.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out Johnny Bean TV on Facebook and YouTube. You'll enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Niels Lozauer.
That's not real friends, anyhow.
Well, most of my friends aren't real. Except you guys. You guys are my only friends. Sad.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
that's
the
funny.
episode where they talked about the incident in Cincinnati with the festival seating and the people got killed and crushed?
Mm-mm.
They actually did an episode about that.
No, I didn't see that, but it's always interesting when a TV series has to tackle like a real life event such as that, or like a major star of the show passes away. And they either have to kind of explain, like a story. There has to be a new storyline where they play it around that, or they pay
It's like
tribute to them.
1966, man, when they had to do Batman.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Batman.
The Wayne Manor.
Wayne
The,
Manor.
the original Batman with Adam West.
And Burt Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a funny show. That's a funny show.
I always liked that car, though.
Oh, the original Batmobile?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That show I know. That show I would watch every day after school or whatever. A show
Speed
that
Racer. Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
original Scooby-Doo, the Flintstones, the Jetsons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's all classic stuff.
The Flintstones used to do Winston cigarettes ads.
Yep.
See, again,
Yeah,
full of worthless knowledge.
I know. No, it's all good stuff.
Thanks, I think.
Thank you.
Adam's Family, yep. I actually have John Aston's autograph. When I lived in Springfield, Ohio, I didn't know he was coming there, but he was going to Wright University to do some kind of play for the drama, and there was this little hole in the wall spaghetti place, and I'm talking little, but they had authentic Italian food. So I would go there all the time because it was real Italian food, unlike the McDonald's of Italian food, Olive Garden. But anyhow, I walk in there and we're sitting there, and I heard his laugh because he had that laugh, and I'm like, holy shit, there was John Aston. So he signed a napkin for me.
Did you wait till he was done eating?
No.
You just went right up to him?
I was sitting, he was like 2 tables away, but again, it was only like maybe 7 feet away. And I go, "Hey, Gomez!"
And he said,
turned around and goes, "Yeah, Fester."
I'm pretty boring. I've never met anybody famous.
He was married to Patty Duke for a long time. They got a son together.
Yeah. Their son was in that movie we want to watch tonight.
Which one? Which one? We only talked like 700
Whatever
movies.
movie we just talked about.
The Shining?
With Frodo?
1 hour photo?
Frodo. Well, you Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
He's in Lord of the Rings, that guy.
I want no part of watching.
I know that, but I've never seen them.
They're good.
Is it true? Like one of them's like 5 hours long?
Yeah. The Lord of the Rings movies, they're around 3 hours each one. Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, it takes all day to watch them for sure. At least all 3 of them, yeah. I haven't seen like the Hobbit movie. I haven't seen those, but I've seen all 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
See, that type of movie with hobbits and Dungeons and Dragons and wizards and that does
ribbits,
knights, does nothing. Yeah. Haven't seen them. Don't plan on seeing them.
All that fake violence.
Well, I'm not opposed to violence. It's the unnecessary violence that's stupid.
Mike Wood. Yeah, we're talking movies. We're talking mostly movies I haven't seen, which are most of them.
Which is pretty much every movie we've ever mentioned.
Most movies. Yeah,
he hasn't seen The Shining, Mike.
Never saw it.
You're the only person I ever met that's never seen The Shining.
That might be true.
Best Jack Nicholson movie, Ron.
The Shining? Oh,
well, no, the best one.
I like him. I liked him in the Batman as the Joker.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna say mine would be Going South.
When I was a kid, I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, I don't want to put people to sleep yet, but I was born in Arizona. But then my family moved to Lincoln, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
And when we moved to Lincoln, Nebraska, like right after we moved there, literally, this was in March of '83. They had just filmed a movie there. Like the whole town was talking about it. It was called Terms of Endearment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was filmed in Lincoln,
movie,
Nebraska. Yeah. Although
Deborah Winger.
Deborah Winger, because she was dating the governor or the mayor of Lincoln. Governor of Lincoln? Yeah, his name is Bob Carey. I think they were dating. That's one of the maybe one of the reasons why that was filmed there. I don't know. But the movie takes place, I think, in Texas. So supposedly they're in Texas, but they're really in Lincoln, Nebraska. So if I saw that movie, like I could see certain scenes and tell you exactly, oh yeah, I remember that place, that store, that airport. There's a scene in the movie where Jack Nicklaus walks into the airport. That was the airport in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay.
So,
Gotta love Hollywood. Movies that take place somewhere else, but they're filmed somewhere else.
yeah. Well, there's more of that, these days.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of that.
I mean, the first RoboCop movie was supposed to be in Detroit, but it was filmed in downtown Dallas.
Oh, I saw that movie, by the way.
Yeah. Like all those scenes right there where you see the skyline, that's downtown Dallas. That's not Detroit. Whatever.
The Shining, 1980, 3 hours and 30 minutes long.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a good one.
That sounds more like The Sitting.
Oh God.
Well, I'll watch it. Not tonight.
We can watch Titanic then if we're going to sit and watch a 3-hour movie.
I've never seen that either. But
what? Oh
no.
I can tell you what happens.
Yeah, it sinks.
You guys, that movie sinks.
The swimming pool is still
it's on
full,
Prime.
though.
The Shining's on Prime Video. It's not on Max.
If you just point your camera towards your TV screen, I can sit here and watch it with you.
I'll just
Not
hold it
tonight.
all night like this.
Oh. We should do that one of these nights, though, man.
Oh yeah,
Although I do shows every night, though. That's the problem.
We can do a movie.
This will be the
or
show.
we can do a concert. Because every concert you can think of is on YouTube. I mean, we can sit there and watch a concert and talk about it and pause it and talk about it and be cool. That'd be fun.
That would be cool. Because of copyright, a lot of that stuff. I mean, see, eventually, most copyright stuff, as far as media, as far as YouTube and movies and TV, I think eventually that stuff will be kind of lifted.
Yeah.
Because eventually, they'll be able to monetize everything, which they're kind of doing already. But it'd be great to be able to watch a movie and not necessarily have the movie like this, have the camera on us while we're watching.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, I get the legality of it. I mean,
We can definitely watch the movie like in the Discord server where we share the screen. I mean, there's an app in there called Watch Together or something where it actually has YouTube, and you click on it and you can watch stuff together just privately.
That's cool.
So we could actually watch a movie or whatever.
But it's funny because if if we watch it on here on my computer, I don't get any of the ads on YouTube because Firefox has an ad blocker.
Well, don't tell Nightbot that. Yeah. I need to get out more, Sean. I get out all the time. I'm always gone. But the way it's been the past, ever since I've been making videos on YouTube, which is literally 18 years, really, but doing like these live shows, I'm going on 9 years or something of doing this.
It's been a while. You and I have been talking for well before COVID. I mean, 2016 maybe. 2015. I don't know. Maybe even before that. It's probably been 10 years.
Probably.
That's
well,
crazy.
if we're Facebook friends, we can actually look and see when we became Facebook friends. Like it'll say. I mean, who knows? We might go back to MySpace. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you were there, because I was there. A lot of my friends on MySpace
I had a MySpace
worked over
page.
to Facebook.
I think I got out of MySpace probably around 2009-ish, 2010-ish. And then I pretty much went all Facebook at that point.
Reginald, thank you so much, man. Yeah. I'm still on MySpace, but I'm afraid to go there because of the viruses.
I had a MySpace page, and I don't even remember if I even deleted it. I don't even know if it's still there. I have no idea.
They changed it over. Somebody else bought it, and they changed the entire way. It actually looks kind of cool now. If you were to go there, I wonder if we can go live on Ron. I wonder if we can go live on MySpace. I wonder if that'd be the new thing. Nobody, because you couldn't go live back then either.
I remember I had on my MySpace page, I don't even remember what it looks like, but I had a, like you go onto somebody's page and then it would automatically play music or something like that. I had one of Ed's guitar solos, probably from around 1984, that was about 12 or 13 minutes long. And he kind of goes into this like blues jam, slow beat drums, all this stuff, and then he starts just ripping. And I have not heard that guitar solo. Even on YouTube, I can't find it. I haven't heard that guitar solo ever since my MySpace page. I don't know what happened to it.
Can you remember the town?
No. It's been so long. It's a long one. It starts out like as a bluesy jam, and then he kind of just rips into eruption. And it's a good 10, 11, 12 minutes long.
The quality's good.
Yeah, it was decent.
Like even really good
for MySpace back then. It was pretty good, and it was definitely around 1984 because some of the concert audio and video footage I've seen, he did something similar around that time. And it was definitely before Sammy, but I don't know where that audio footage is anymore, or samples. I have no idea. I haven't heard it in years.
What it's from.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's out there, like if you had it, I probably have it.
You probably do.
I have all that stuff on cassettes, and I was a huge Van Halen collector years ago, man.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
And
I don't even remember where I got that audio sample from, but it was on my MySpace page back in 07, 08, maybe. It's been a while. I wish I could listen to that solo again because it's been forever.
Yeah. Sean, do I live near Hollywood? I don't. I live in Santa Cruz, California. But if I jumped on a plane, I could be in Hollywood in an hour.
Well, it's usually just nicer and easier to ride in the plane, not jump on it.
Well, yeah. Well, in Grand Theft Auto, I jump out of it. Into Hollywood. Los Santos, actually. Yeah. We could find out what that solo was. I mean, it's the town, whatever the town was.
Yeah.
Because people bootleg that stuff left and right. There's tons of those out there.
Right.
The quality varies of the sound.
Right.
But if
I'm almost positive it was probably around 84. But which city, I have no idea. No clue. But it was one of the long ones. It was a good 10, 12-minute solo.
I will be back.
Okay.
I got to let Ava out.
All right. I'll give you guys a hint. 3 digits, and all 3 digits are, what do you say, in series? Is that where you can actually put them in order, alphabetical. You can put these numbers in alphabetical order. Numeral order? What's the English I'm trying to say? but they're not in order. That makes sense. And either Peggy or Sean will get this. Sean, dang it. I just mailed out your prize today. If we would have waited. He won last night. I'm giving this stuff away.
That's
all
funny.
right. I know. I start to feel bad, you know, because they've been sitting there typing numbers for like an hour, like, oh, their thumbs are all bleeding. And I start to feel bad. But dude, okay, Sean, this is yours. So
Hey,
message me, okay? Say Tone Chaser Guitar Pick, your name, where to send it. Because I know you told me last night, because I mailed out last night's prize to you today, but still, I literally get hundreds of messages a day, everywhere there is. So I kind of need to be reminded of things like all the time. That's why you guys think it's a joke, me saying, Janice, send me a tweet. It's kind of a joke, but kind of not. You know, you feel bad. Does Ron want it? I'm sure he does. Or does Jared want it?
I have so many picks. I don't need any more.
You don't have this one, though.
I don't have that one.
All right, Sean, if you're feeling bad enough, Jared here doesn't have this.
I don't have a pick of Ed. I've got a bunch of EVH picks, but none of them have Ed's picture on them. Yeah.
Let's see. If Sean says he feels bad, asking if Ron wants it. But I can send it to Jared here. Either way, we'll figure that out. Whew. You guys. All right, we're about at 3 hours. Jared. Awesome. Thank you again. Thank you for messaging me this morning.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I can hear it thundering outside right now, so I'm sure I'll be up the rest of the night anyways, dealing with, I can't sleep during a thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll just sit there and watch TV, literally, until the storm passes away. Because Chewy, he, thunder makes dogs anxious, so he'll be up shaking in a corner,
Mm-hmm.
I can't. So.
Mm-hmm. My dude is passed out right here. Look at
this.
This.
That's what cats do.
Look at this guy. Totally passed out. Oh, he's awesome, man.
That's funny.
This guy is so awesome. You guys. All right. Ron is here. Is that the real Ron Gunner? There's all these fake Johnny Beans now. I guess Jared, that's a sign of success when you start getting people impersonating you online. We got all these fake Johnny Beans now.
Really?
Trolling. Yeah, trolling other people, trolling me. Well, I'm sure you know them. Anyway, yeah. Ron Gunn, he says send it to Jared.
All right, so, I'll take it. If you don't want it, that's cool.
You're upstairs? He's upstairs, man. Okay. All right, Jared. Before we hang up, well, I mean, I don't mean on here, but message me through Facebook where to send it, and I'll do it.
Heck yeah, man.
First thing Monday.
Heck yeah, man. Sweet.
There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Reginald, rock on, dude. Thank you, man. Kind of a new name in the chat. Reginald, right? Reginald. Great to see you. Great to see everybody in here. And really quickly, thank you to our channel members here on YouTube. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. I will see you guys tomorrow night for a show I call Guitar ASMR. That's where I play the guitar. I do demos. I do reviews, all kinds of stuff. It's only about an hour. I do Sunday nights. I'll be playing this guitar right here. So tune in tomorrow night. Monday, I normally do a Guitar Center stream in the morning, where I go to Guitar Center and I demo stuff, and Maybe I'll be doing that Monday. And then possibly a live stream from our friend Laz's place with some other friends of ours. Tuesday, the Van Halen show, OU81 Tuesday, will be earlier in the day because I will not be here at 8 p.m. Eastern. So the Tuesday show will still be happening, but it'll be earlier in the day for you guys. So make sure your YouTube accounts, you've got the bell smashed on the channel here, so you get the alerts. Because we could go live anytime on Tuesday, earlier. So thank you again, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. And we will see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Don't hang up, Jared. Goodbye, everybody. Smash that thumbs up. All right. Goodbye.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Bean?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
I feel like I've forgotten to say something. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow.